I'm live. I can make those. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? All right. Oh, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Excuse me. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Man, I need to get some rest. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. Alex Alonso, tell Angie Smalls to stay away from our court dates. Damn. Yeah. Get the green ones. Can't even eat apple.
Today, Saturday, had a court date on Friday. And I guess since this case, you know what I'm saying, has taken.
Let me see.
I got the name.
1,000 on my watch, 20 in my pants. Like a nigga hit a lick, do my money dance. Everything in the.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the.
Well, for those of y'all just joining us, man, I was about to jump into the Adam and Wax show, but Young and Hefe has just called in from the jail, and he got some messages that he wants to be delivered to the streets. Alex Alonso, tell Angie Smalls to stay away from my court dates. Let's jump into this content.
Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification, this call is being recorded. I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's hot topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of hot topics is my boy, man, Alex Alonso, and whoever this lady is, named Angie Smalls or something like that. I don't even know if I got the name right, but if I don't, you know, set through the content, you know, we correct what needs to be corrected. So, however, you know, I had a court date the other day, you know what I'm saying, the day before yesterday, which yesterday, you know what I'm saying, today, Saturday, had a court date on Friday. And I guess since this case, you know what I'm saying, has taken to the media or whatever, people have been sticking their nose in my business and deciding to, you know, come in on my court date and stuff like that. So I'm talking to one of my supporters, you know what I'm saying, or people today, and they, you know what I'm saying, hit me to, you know, Alex Alonso interviewing some lady that stopped by court and came to my court date. And once I got a hold of this audio, you know what I'm saying, or video, and got to listening to it, straight lies, you know what I'm saying? So this lady, you know what I'm saying, first of all, comes to the court and tells the bailiff, you know what I'm saying,
Jason, what's the deal, fool?
that she's a supporter of mine, you know what I'm saying, to try to get in the courtroom. And then on top of that, she said that she sees somebody in the hallway that had my name in their mouth, and she knew that this person came to court for me. Now, however, everything this lady is saying was lies except for the actual court date that I have to go to court. So now I see when I go back to court, I'm going to have to tell my lawyer, you know what I'm saying, to put in a motion, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that ain't no reporters or, you know, nobody from the media that doesn't belong in that courtroom is snooping around, you know what I'm saying, for information.
Now, I wonder if that is something that can actually happen. Let me see something real quick. Trap GPT, are you there?
Loud and clear. What's on your mind right now?
Quick question. I need you to be straight, direct to the point, like I'm a 5-year-old. If somebody is in court, somebody's in jail, and let's say they go to court, and I believe they're in jail in Los Angeles for felony murder or something of that case, if there's media at the if there's media at the court case, can the person that's incarcerated that goes to jail, that goes to court from incarceration, put in a motion with his lawyer to stop people or media from coming to the court date?
In short, they can't just block the media from showing up. Courtrooms are generally public. However, their lawyer can request certain restrictions like limited cameras or ask for specific privacy measures. But stopping all media outright is rare.
So if somebody came in as media and then they went back and they reported information wrong from the court date, would that be able to stop anybody from coming, or is that just kind of what goes with the media?
If media reports something wrong, that doesn't automatically block future media access. Courts are usually public by principle. If something is seriously inaccurate and harmful, though, the lawyer can ask the judge for more careful controls, like clarifying what can or can't be recorded. But media access isn't typically reserved just because of one bad report.
So basically, the person who's in jail can't stop anybody from coming. Or can they stop that person individually from coming?
No, not on an individual basis. Unless there's a legal reason, like a restraining order or a specific court order, they can't just block a particular person. The judge controls who's allowed in, and usually, court is open to the public and media.
Damn. Okay.
Going back to their blog sites, loading up lies and or just loading up stuff pertaining to me. I don't care about none of this fake thing.
You are live.
None of this stuff that's going on the internet. You know what I'm saying? This case should never even hit, you know what I'm saying, the internet. You know what I'm saying? Only because me being a public figure is why this is in the internet. You know what I'm saying? But we about to play this audio in or, you know what I'm saying, sit down that Alex had with this lady, and y'all already know, man, it's the halfway to half effect. We're going to commentate. This call is being recorded.
Hey. Angie Smalls, who went in
All right, so y'all can go watch the Street TV to hear how that went, and then I just want to get back to what Young Ant.
People, man, it's your boy Young Ant. Y'all already know what time it is, man. So, seems like a lot of these, your name, what line,
I think whoever's editing Ant's video didn't do a great edit with this one, but let's see.
Man, this dude that got banned, you know what I'm saying, from his hood, you know what I'm saying, for speaking on WACK from 60s. I'm like, man.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely conflicting two different. Whoever's doing Young Ant's video, unfortunately, put in the wrong clip. Let me see.
You can't wait that he can get on camera and try to politic. Yesterday.
Okay, so I'm not gonna continue on with this audio because whoever's doing Young Ant's content has uploaded the wrong audio after the Angie Smalls Alex Alonso situation, and they uploaded the WACK situation.
Cream Puff and the other dudes who took the scale man approach, saying that I'm telling or I made a statement, how the hell, you know, the coaches, they looking like, bro, you're not your daddy. You know what I'm saying? You haven't been stepping like your daddy. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people can see through the cream. How we gonna do this? You know, this guy, man, I don't care about the number with the check. A lot of these goofs know yesterday, and y'all already know, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm chilling, you know, yesterday, and y'all already know, man, everybody looking and seeing what's going on. So one of my folks tapped in with me like, hey, what's up with this little fat cat, like little Garfield, you know what I'm saying, looking cat, you know what I'm saying, with the black rings under his eyes, it's like somebody underarm pits or something, you know what I'm saying, he needs some turmeric soap. Use some turmeric soap for his face. What's up with this guy, man? I'm like, oh. And like, man, this dude that got banned, you know what I'm saying, from his hood, you know what I'm saying, for speaking on WACK from 60s. I'm like, oh, I'm like, man, you can't, man, this dude can't be speaking on me, man, you sure?
Okay, yeah, so this has nothing to do with what we're actually talking about. So we're going to wait for whoever, if somebody can get in contact with Young Ant's people and let them know that they did not upload the rest of the correct conversation to the YouTube, we'd appreciate it, and we'll be back for that. But that's what we have so far. We do know that Young Ant is not happy with Alex Alonso's representative, Angie Smalls, and we're not really 100% sure why, but we do know that there is a tension there. Keep you guys updated as the story more continue to develop. Chat, y'all saying kick it. You already know the deal. Yeah, chat, because it's... But then here's the thing too, chat. Young Ant is incarcerated, so... You know, if he's having a little bit of a technical difficulty, then it is definitely to be understood. Definitely to be understood, but we must move on. We must move on. We must move on. The show must go onward. The show must go onward. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? We'll just go ahead and slide over to the Adam and Wax show. Let's go over there.
It's not gay to get pegged. What's up?
What the hell? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? We're going to get to J Hood. We're going to get to J Hood. What's up, Trap House residents? What's up, Trap House residents? This nigga Adam is wild. Did y'all hear what Adam just said? That boy Adam a wild boy. Call him Steve-O. All right.
It's not gay to get pegged. What's up? What?
Bro, why you?
Sorry. I'm going through
Where
some
does
shit.
that come from, bro? What you just said?
It's a song.
That's a song?
Yeah.
He sings that song.
That's got to be a white boy song.
It's an artist that I'm working with. Anyway.
A urban artist?
An artist. Anyway.
Hey, listen, bro, before we get started.
Okay.
I noticed a change in your demeanor. I don't know what the f is going on. Lots been going on. But personally, as a brother, I haven't fed into it. I haven't called you. But I come into the office and I'm seeing things. Like, you all right? Because I'm seeing things on the internet.
Okay, so this is Wack and Adam talking about the flammery of a divorce that we know is not true. We've already covered that. So we're going to fast forward a little bit.
What you and talking about. Coming off, make
the off the leash back is more.
We don't want to hear talk about Adam's fake divorce.
She did nothing behind your back.
We don't want to talk about the young ant stuff. We don't want to talk about the fake divorce where Wack acts like he's surprised.
You just went and put a bumper kit.
They get kind of debunked.
Piece.
You did say that. I don't know.
Bro, this is you know what I'm saying? The only one that really had a little heart, right, probably would have been Aunt Hefe. You know me? Because I know how you are. Nephew love me to death. Sometimes you have women said, get their mind right, that I hope you don't do. She must have a
I'll have a little bit of an update for the people in regards to that.
But you're not gonna do nothing crazy, right?
Dragging that germ. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm not gonna do anything that piss her off. I know that you're really excited about what happened on the Tuesday show.
Okay, we back. Let's get to it.
Let's get into that.
What happened?
You want me to tell you? You already know.
Oh, you talking about the little? You know what? It kind of, to me, you got to remember. I told you last Thursday.
You said what?
I said it on the show. I said, bro, all that crazy whack slander, that shit gonna come to a halt with J Hood in there. Nephew love me to death. And he ain't tripping. He's just gonna say, hey, bro, you can feel the way you feel. You just can't do all that in front of me.
Here's the thing. There's no real reason why you can't do anything in front of J Hood. Like, nobody cares.
And you both know, Adam, because even though you don't say nothing to me, because I know how you are, I know when it becomes a bit much, I know you be like, hey, bro, it's too much.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want him calling in to defend himself. Keep doing that shit, I'm gonna let him call in. Right? So it's kind of like you go out your way. So, you know, if something comes up in the topics and headlines, it's cool. But I kind of knew that everybody was cowards up in there. You know what I'm saying? The only one that really had a little heart, right, probably would have been Aunt Hefe.
Isn't it crazy how Wack is going to come onto this story and now telling a complete lie, and Spoety Face and J Hood have both come out and say that nobody actually got into a fight?
Got a lot of heart.
I know that, you know, Munchie ain't that. He wasn't that when he had his vision. Spoety Face been DP'd twice in the last 4 months. He won't even fight back during the DPs.
You did say that. I don't know.
Bro, this is real shit. I talked to his homies, right? And that day he didn't fight back.
Okay. So for the people who don't know what we're talking about, basically, we're doing the Tuesday show. J Hood comes in slightly late. Munchie B and Spoety Face are already sitting there. And this was not intentional. Everybody thinks that everything I do is intentional. It was not intentional, but pretty
I don't think that it was intentional, but I don't think that you're upset that it happened either.
quickly, we got to the conversation being like, hey, Spoety says all this crazy shit about WACK, and J Hood, you're a big WACK defender. And pretty quickly that turns into like them kind of acknowledging that, like, hey, we could fight. Like J Hood, J Hood fresh out of jail, fresh out of prison.
He just said, well, it started with the little dude. I told you it was crazy, and I don't know where Munchie becomes.
It's crazy that WACK calls people a little dude when he's all a whopping 5'5". A whopping 5'5".
With the scenario that WACK was an influence on the little guy's father with music. Nah, really, if you talk to his father, I pulled up one day, a bunch of them was out there. I looked at him. He seemed to be different from the rest of the youngsters. And I told him, you need to go in the house, stop hanging around these dudes.
You said that's a J Hood?
No, to, what's the little kid? There was a little kid.
Flock the Ball.
Flock the Ball's father.
And he was there as well,
right? So he made a mention that my father's a WACK supporter, whatever.
That's how it started, right.
Munchie B, he wanted to throw it on some music shit. No, it was really on WACK trying to, and what's crazy is Flock the Ball had an issue with his dad because his dad was gone 7-8 years. Okay. Why? Because his ass didn't listen to me. He kept hanging out and went to prison for 7-8 years. So when he's, he said, oh no, that's Unc, I love Unc, right? I'm a, WACK supporter. That's when Sporty Face says what he says. You says you put a lot of fake news on WACK, but you're right. Well, I'm waiting for y'all to address. He said out his mouth, right? I'm the reason why Ann Hefe is in jail.
Arguable.
I called the police on him.
He didn't say that. He said you put the YouTube police on him. That happened.
Blowing up his neighborhood. You can't be that emotional. He's doing a lot of crap.
Also said that you got caught with a transmission. Don't want to add that to the list? He also said that you were caught with a transmission. Do you not want to add that to the list? We're going to talk about all the things that he said about you. Carjack WACK. With that all being said, I think that it is a great time right now, to just take a quick little word from our newest sponsor. You feel me? Just real quick. Let's get into it.
Hey, Carjack100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert. Hey, Carjack100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
Yeah, man. So I just thought that was, important to throw you guys out there in case you need your transmission check. Go to Carjack's and get your transmission checked. We'd love for everybody to go to Carjack's and get their transmissions checked.
Crazy shit.
It's kind of similar to the DC thing where it's like Spoety Face had all these allegations about DC Baby Draco. They get kind of debunked, and then he still want to ride with it. He don't want to give up on it. And it's the same thing with you where Spoety Face, I like him, but he gets married to his conspiracy theories and his arguments, even when they get disproven. Like, it's
crazy.
You apparently like being the reason why Ann Hefe's bong got increased, or you just being gay or whatever.
His bong got increased. His bond, nigga.
It's like, listen, bro, if he wants to call you gay, cool. Where's the evidence? Like, you got to.
We saw it with the transmission.
Bring the evidence to the table, and then we can have a real conversation about that.
Ann Hefe.
Yeah, what's the evidence of the Ann Hefe?
And let me tell you what was crazy about that. I was waiting for y'all to say something. That whole panel is like everybody got marked out. And Hefe's on the phone, on Munchie B's phone saying,
let's talk about that one next. Okay. Because that was wild too.
That was wild.
That definitely
you're mad at me for reading.
Yeah, that call was wild.
But okay, so you're the topic of conversation. All of a sudden, I say that Spoety Face needs to, acknowledge that you are not, like, that there's no evidence suggesting that you're gay or whatever. Yeah. And then he doesn't want to say it. And then J Hood kind of like acknowledges that he has an issue with this. J Hood says we can squabble.
No, he says you want to call one person gay and not as the gay people in your community.
Yes.
And we knew where he was going.
But what is that about? Because who's gay from Foties?
Listen.
I have no idea.
You interviewed somebody.
S-Bone. You're saying S-Bone?
No.
Oh, okay.
But S-Bone had made mention of a certain individual.
But he didn't say a name, did he?
Hell yeah, he did.
During the interview.
I don't know if he said during your interview, but he said S-Bone made mention of a name. This is a dude I respect. Listen, I respect the dude, and a lot of them got a lot of love for the dude. But S-Bone made a lot of shit known.
Okay.
Because he from over there, right? So, and then, you know, people doing time, people know what they know. But what it did was Spoety Face. Now his homies is looking at him like, because you up there popping false allegations on the man.
See how this conspiracy theory gets deeper and deeper and deeper. See how the politics get dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. Goodness gracious.
You have now left a door open for these things to be said about one of our generals. And since you left that door open, you got to handle it. Because he went there on him. It was no I'm going to be real. The way J Hood went at him, he knew exactly what he was talking about.
Okay.
If you go back to your content, I'm guarantee it's in there.
Okay. I was in the dark about what they were talking
I have no idea about what the fuck these niggas are talking about. I'm in the dark too.
about, with the idea that there would be somebody gay from Spoety's hood or whatever. So I didn't know what that was about. But then so then J Hood says, well, we could squabble. And Spoety Face says, that's a PC move. Boom. That just set it off even worse.
That set it off even worse.
Yeah.
Because now he think you shooting a subliminal at him.
Yeah.
So he said, we can go right now. So they go out. Nephew respect the build. Spoety Face said he got to put something in his car. Nephew ain't tripping.
And so Lush and one of the Edgar boys tried to follow them to go watch what was going to happen. They said, get the fuck out of here.
Now, what was funny is you. Because you such an asshole.
So right there, Adam's acknowledging and presenting the proof that only Spoety Face and J Hood were present in this moment. So is it safe to say that anything WACK says moving forward about this situation probably shouldn't be trusted because only two people were there?
That your asshole radar is always on. Without you saying a certain thing, it doesn't look as bad as it is.
Okay.
When you said, where's your glasses?
So who told you what happened when they were outside?
What you mean who told me? What do you mean who told me?
All right.
The first call I get, I keep telling y'all that's my family.
Okay.
The first call I get is from J Hood's sisters.
Okay.
This is why y'all still lie.
How do they know?
He called his sisters.
That's why y'all still alive. Wait, what you say?
I keep telling y'all that's my family.
Okay.
The first call I get is from J Hood's sisters.
Okay.
This is why y'all still lie.
How do they know?
Oh, this is while they're still alive. Okay, got it.
He called his sisters.
And he told his sisters before he even came back in?
He told his sisters what happened.
What the
So so the sisters called me.
Okay.
They said, this what happened. Boom, 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 bam. So I'll wait. I don't say nothing. I'll wait till he calls me. He waits till the next morning. Now it's his sister, his stepmom, who's from my neighborhood. See, I keep telling y'all this shit is real tight knit.
Apparently, yeah.
His
Nobody want to be family with J Hood but you, bro. But you. Like, you're over here bragging about how tight knit you are with J Hood. Nobody's jealous. I promise you. No one is looking at the situation and saying, oh my God, WAC's so lucky. He has this close-knit relationship with J Hood and I don't. I promise you, only you care, bro. I promise you, only you care.
Mom is from Pacoima.
Also, note how much he's loving this. I've never seen him this happy on the podcast.
No, because, so I said, well, what happened? He said, we got out there, he went to the car, I wasn't tripping. We turned the corner, I get off on him. His glasses fall or break. I see y'all squabble. He said he never swung back one time.
Crazy because either now J Hood is lying or WACK is lying, but J Hood has already come out and said that nothing has happened with him and Spoety Face. So if WACK is going to continue to say that this is what J Hood said, then WACK, you better check your nephew because he's lying to you.
Took 2 steps back and did some other shit that I'm not going to talk about, but then he still didn't do some other shit after taking the 2 steps back and starts to cop a plea. You tripping on me behind WACK? WACK said this about my mother. WACK, and listen, he's right. And I hate when people do that, right? WACK took 2-3 months of verbal disrespect. And when I get to a point that I feel like we can't make it right, you get what I'm saying? When I get to that point, I'm going to automatically say some shit that we can never come back from. I've never done it to Moose. I've never, right? I never.
Wait, let me see this real quick.
Can't make it right. You get what I'm saying? When I get to that point, I'm going to automatically
automatically. Words are hard. I thought that he was an idiot. I just wanted to make sure.
Say some shit that we can never come back from. I've never done it to Moose. I've never, right? I never
said fuck your mom or something.
Listen.
I mean,
listen. I'm going to say some shit to where since you want to play this game, then we're going to play this game.
Okay.
Right? So now he starts to tell J Hood, and I know J Hood ain't lying because I never told J Hood these things. Right? J Hood simply telling him, look, bro, and he told him, if it was a 40 I'd get along with, and I know you from 40s, I'm going to respect you and not.
Isn't it crazy how Wack will lie and say, I know he's not lying because blah, 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 blah. But J Hood has already said that this didn't happen. Isn't that amazing how, like, in real time, we're watching this man just blatantly lie and tell a falsehood? Blatantly falsehood. Like, come on, bro. He used AI to make, then Wack so lame, he used AI to make Spoty's glasses broken in the alley dude's real lame-o for sure. That's all this man do is lie, fool. Like, this nigga just lies. It's crazy. J Hood has already said he and Spoty Face didn't do anything. And now it's like, well, J Hood wouldn't lie to me. Well, he already said that he didn't fight the man. I don't know, man. Use a beep, baby. Call my phone if you need me, baby.
Not be bashing him and shit like that in front of you. But again, I already knew Munchie's money. He's blind, dude. He pops it when he's there. Get a little liquor and he go crazy. Spoty Face, I didn't know prior to that where his heart was at. I knew for extras.
Shout out to Shreveport, Louisiana. I will say this, and I will continue this. Munchie B was awfully quiet during that entire exchange with J Hood and Spoty Face. It was an awful lot of silence.
But once I seen him getting DP'd and he wasn't fighting back.
Well, you didn't see it. You just heard about it, right?
Well, I mean, the people that called me, I might as well saw it because they standing there watching it,
Jesus.
Right? So all that I kind of knew. And then when he did with DC Baby Draco was weird, bro. It's like when he came up here, like they had a problem.
But yet they already acknowledged that Lush and the Edgar boy were the only two people outside, and they were both sent back inside. So who saw it? Who relayed the message to you? If the only two people outside got sent back inside, how would you know? This nigga's an idiot.
After the pod, they kicked it over in the corner, 5-10 minutes talking by themselves.
Right.
If you really wanted to whoop his ass, you could have did it then. We couldn't have stopped it. You get what I'm saying? So to see him do all that, it was kind of weird. Seeing how he did Bro Rogan, he turned the sword on Bro Rogan, right? Which he texted me this morning. I guess he said something weird, and you shot back at him.
Yeah,
right?
Bro Rogan, I'm convinced is doing heroin or something because he's in my DMs. It makes no sense. I have no idea what he's trying to say. He's not spelling things. There's no spaces. He's like, I don't know what he's doing. He needs to take a short sleep, and figure life out. Because
you got to remember, bro was kind of up here. I don't know who's the court on the news.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was Josh Flacco. I don't know. So he gave Spoety his first seat in podcast land.
Okay.
So he was kind of like on some. How did I get bumped? Because I'm really part of the conversation. So he doesn't know, you know what I'm saying?
Bro Rogan's mad because Spoty Face sort of ascended to the Tuesday show and then he got left.
He never ascended because Spoty wasn't never really part of nothing over here. Bro kind of did, you know how you put them in the news and then they work their way up and he might have sat in with Fly. I don't know what he did. I really wasn't paying attention. But that first time you brought Spoty up here, with that panel day, Spoty never told him or never invited him. I think you did.
And then meanwhile, their podcast together fell apart.
You did. Yeah, it fell apart, right? Because you got to remember, I went.
Now, here's the thing. We're gonna run this back just a little bit. Let me send this back just a little bit because a lot of flu, flammery, skullduggery, and larceny has been said over the last 2 minutes. So let's.
J Hood simply telling him, look, bro, and he told him, if it was a 40 I'd get along with, and I know you from 40s, I'm gonna respect you and not be bashing him and shit like that in front of you. But again, I already knew Munchie's money. He's blind, dude. He pops it when he's there. Get a little liquor and he go crazy. Spoty Face, I didn't know prior to that where his heart was at. I knew for extras. But once I seen him getting DP'd and he wasn't fighting back.
Well, you didn't see it. You just heard about it, right?
Well, I mean, the people that called me, I might as well saw it because they standing there watching it,
Jesus.
right? So all that I kind of knew, You know, and then when he did with DC Baby Draco was weird, bro. It's like when he came up here, like they had a problem after the pod.
Right, Spoety Face and excuse me, J Hood have both made it abundantly clear that nothing happened. So why is Wack saying this like he's preaching the gospel? I ain't sure, man, but these are them false prophets that they warn you about.
They kicked it over in the corner 5-10 minutes talking by themselves.
Right.
If you really want to whoop his ass, you could have did it then. We couldn't have stopped it. You get what I'm saying? So to see him do all that, it was kind of weird. Seeing how he did Bro Rogan, he turned the sword on Bro Rogan, right? Which he texted me this morning. I guess he said something weird and you shot back at him.
Yeah,
right?
bro Rogan, I'm convinced is doing heroin or something because he's in my DMs. It makes no sense. I have no
I don't think anybody from Spoety is talking to this nigga.
No idea what he's trying to say. He's not spelling things. There's no spaces. He's like, I don't know what he's doing. He needs to take a short sleep and figure life out because
you got to remember, bro was kind of up here. I don't know who's the court on the news.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was Josh Flacco. I don't know. So he gave Spoety his first seat in podcast land.
Okay.
So he was kind of like on some.
That's actually not true either. I gave Spoety Face his first piece of content when he was fresh out of jail. Actually not true. Spoety Face came to my little apartment, not the house, but y'all remember the little apartment that I told y'all that I was just in while I was waiting on my house. No, you're not. Blah blah. Different story for a different day. Yeah, he came to the little apartment. We did some content over there. We did some an interview and a sit down over there. So that was actually the first. So just throwing that into the universe. In case you didn't know,
I get bumped.
In case you cared to find out,
because I'm really part of the conversation. So he doesn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Bro Rogan's mad because Spoety Face sort of ascended to the Tuesday show and then he got left.
We never ascended because Spoety wasn't never really part of nothing over here. Bro kind of did, you know how you put them in the news and then they work their way up and he might have sat in with Fly. I don't know what he did. I really wasn't paying attention. But that first time you brought Spoety up.
You're always paying attention.
Here with the panel, that panel day. Spoety never told him or never invited him. I think you did.
And then meanwhile, their podcast together fell apart.
You did. Yeah, it fell apart, right? Because you got to remember, I went and did that thing for Bro Rogan. I had never talked to Spoety or seen Spoety day in my life. So when I got there, I'm expecting to see Bro Rogan.
Right.
Bro Rogan, for whatever, didn't show up. I told Bro I was bringing a guest. I didn't tell him who I was bringing.
Right.
But I was bringing a guest, right? So, you know, when all that started going on, and let's be real, my beef with Spoety comes from, he told me on that pod, it's on you to go get his paperwork now. And you gonna post it on your shit, whack and expose him. Cool. I didn't give a shit about either one of them. I murdered them both on the same day. And when I got it and it said dismissed, and I posted it, oh, you're a DC lover. Bro, it says dismissed. What do you want me to say? It would have been guilty. I'd have posted it.
Right.
So, again, remember, if you go look at that, he's asking me can he go with me to Africa? When he texts me, I'm big bro, all this shit. And from that day, he just went left. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I think that he's so far in 4Xtra's shadow, and I think it disturbs him that he can't have that boost that 4Xtra's got. But 4Xtra has a story. It was a storyline. He's known for fighting in the county jail. He got a character. Nobody really knew Spoety Face from being 4Xtra's cousin. And he's doing a great job building. But now, where he fucked up at is when he came back in after getting fired.
Nigga, so you're a life coach? You're a life coach? You're a life specialist? All Wack all the time? Come on now. We're here for the best advice from Wack. Blueface never got paid from any of his fights. Chico, I got you. Blueface ain't got paid for his fight. Blueface in debt for almost $20 million. 20 Christina Millions. How are you giving Spoety Face advice? Nigga, your artist is struggling. He is down and out. Down and out. You need to worry about what's concerning you.
Doing nothing about it. He never mentioned my name in no negative way one time. And you got one dude coming in, yeah, just had to get a little respect established, and you got you saying
that was J Hood.
Yeah, that's J Hood. You got him saying, where's your glasses? And he just sitting back.
But to be fair, J Hood had a little baby knot on his head.
No, that's J Hood head.
That's just weird. Both
head. Sides of it. He got a weird head like his daddy.
So J Hood just a knothead. J Hood just a knothead.
His goddamn daddy. They both got square heads. They both got square heads. So, but look, bro, I'm
gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
That, I sent him the picture.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show you what he texted me.
What'd he say? Because yes, I sent Wack a picture.
I'm a no jumper. Let me call you right back.
I sent Wack. Wack tried to say that J Hood didn't have a knot on his head. I sent him a picture of the knot.
I sent it to him. Just so you know, I ain't bullshitting. Look.
Adam's sick. Adam said, nigga, I sent you the picture of the knot. That's sick. Ray J ain't been paid neither? Goodness gracious.
I sent it to him. You see what
Oh, okay.
See what he said?
I said, you said Adam claiming Spoety gave you a knot on your head. J Hood said, not at all. He never threw a punch at me.
So that doesn't say that J Hood threw a punch at him either. That doesn't say that J Hood whooped Spoety face. That doesn't say that. It says what they both said. Nobody fought.
You know, I'm not capping. You know one thing about me, Adam, I'm gonna show you the shit.
Adam goes, huh. Listen.
So you know I'm not capping. You know one thing about me, Adam, I'm gonna show you the shit. I'm gonna say something and show it to you.
So what do you think happened to the glasses?
J Hood bent that corner and got off.
Dang.
You dealing with a dude, right? He's a known fighter. He ain't no tall dude.
But they're both known fighters.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They both have reputations for squabbling, right?
No. 4X, see, this is where you're getting it wrong.
Everybody talks about Spoety Face like he had a crazy squabble.
Cap. If I call people about Spoety Face, know what they're going to say? He known for going back there getting his ass whooped.
No.
I can call a dude right now.
So right now is the first time I ever heard
They'll tell you he will fight. 4X's is the one known for whooping motherfuckers' ass. And because that's his relative and he kept him close to him, that's what think about when the shit went on with Brick, right? 4X's drug Spoety with him. 4X is the one that everybody know throughout the system in the streets had that reputation. You never heard of a they don't even call his name ain't even Spoety Face, his name is Turtle. You get what I'm saying?
That's his hood name.
Yeah, a lot of his homies don't even like him.
But yeah, I thought he put his glasses back on later on in that pod. So we saw the magical mystery of the glasses. He put them back on later in the pod.
Saying Spoety Face, because Spoety Face is a representation of 40s.
Right.
That's some shit they say. You get what I'm saying? Every neighborhood got a little shit that they say within their neighborhood, right? Like the Insanes. You'll hear them say, like Savvy Third, that's Sav. That's some insane shit. That's like saying that's cool. That's an insane word.
And by the way, I just found out what the ant in Ant Hefe stands for.
Oh.
There's some fucked up shit going on in the city, man.
Huh?
There's some fucked up shit going on in the city, man.
What's the disrespectful? Is it
Yeah,
disrespectful?
yeah.
All right, man. So we finna get up out of here, but chat, y'all staying kick it. It's a flu flam of foot. It's a flu flam of foot. It's a flu flam of foot. Not sure where Adam's gonna take this, but we know it's nowhere good. We up out of here. Chat, y'all saying kick it. We finna jump right back into this content. Hold on, chat. All right, let me get this because this is gonna be one of them ones right here. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. That was rude. That's my fault. I apologize.
4X is the one that everybody know throughout the system in the streets had that reputation. You never heard of a they don't even call his name ain't even Spoety Face, his name is Turtle. You get what I'm saying?
That's his hood name.
Yeah, a lot of his homies don't even like him saying Spoety Face because Spoety Face is a representation of 40s.
Right.
That's some shit they say. You get what I'm saying? Every neighborhood got a little shit that they say within their neighborhood, right? Like the Insanes. You'll hear them say you like Savvy Third, that's Sav. That's some insane shit. That's like saying that's cool. That's an insane word.
And I asked this snitch him because I didn't know the Insanes even said that. Now that Wack's saying it, I guess now that I'm hip to the lingo. But prior to this, I had no idea that the Insanes seen this. And I only would imagine what a police officer would think about this.
And by the way, I just found out what the ant in Ant Hefe stands for.
Oh.
There's some fucked up shit going on in this city, man.
Huh?
There's some fucked up shit going on in the city, man.
What's the disrespectful? Is the
Oh,
disrespectful?
yeah.
So that means Brick Baby was right when he said he know what his name is.
I knew what NBA stood for with
Yeah,
his brothers.
with his
I didn't know that ant had an alternate meaning.
What? Okay, what does the A mean? I know what the N means. You don't have to say the N.
I think that A is another.
And does the T mean what? Terminated or something?
I'll be back.
When you just said it, I kind of like I'm like, well, you know, okay, I get it.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't know that before he got caught.
Well, Adam's saying that Aunt Hefe's name is a diss to all neighborhood Crips. Now, it's a very interesting set of circumstances and allegations to put on someone who was in the Los Angeles County jail system. Should somebody, it's 2:00 now, this came out at noon. Yeah, I didn't laugh at that one either. It's 2:00 now, this came out at noon. Should someone, it was an hour and a half long episode, so it ended at 1:37. It's now 2:13, because I've gotten into this content. If someone in the Los Angeles County jail system called home at 1:45, and considering that this is 30 minutes into the content, this means that this happened at 12:30, and they said, hey, I was watching No Jumper today, and ADAM22 said young Aunt Hefe's name was a derogatory term for all neighborhood Crips, and that person should then decide to go throughout his day in the Los Angeles County jail system and say to the neighborhood Crips, or maybe he is a neighborhood Crip, this new information that ADAM22 is putting into the streets, that will put young Aunt Hefe in a very peculiar situation. A very peculiar situation. So, because I had no idea of that. That this is the first time I've ever heard of that. I never even would have thought of that on this Sunday afternoon. But here we are.
Listen, it was a whole lot went on that pod. And Adam, I was a little disappointed in you, but I said maybe he's saving it for Thursday. Because I know Adam is sitting back hearing what the dude is saying and looking at what the hell's going on. He said WACK100 is not a real street dude because he read the police report on the internet. Okay, first of all, when we want to see if somebody telling or not, we read police reports. But this is what blew my mind. You're talking through Munchie B phone. The damn individual with his sidekick, Alex Crybaby Alonzo, who released
that comment, easiest way to get banned for life from my chat. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. See how quick it happened? Bow. Easy call. Easy call.
It's the police report. Without them releasing it, I couldn't read it.
Right.
And he made damn sure his water print was back there. And when I posted it, I said, hey, great work. This is Alex Alonzo. Because most people try to claim it. It's Alex Alonzo's work. Alex Alonzo released it. Then he said, and he even more goofier because he's reading lies written by the police. This is where here comes Adam. Hey, Aunt, if it ain't asking too much, right there is a flag that he's about to act.
Yeah, we're gonna get back into that, but I'm not sure why Adam had to throw out that little bit of tidbit information about, allegations behind young Ant's name. I've never heard anything like that. I'm not sure why ADAM22 would want to make that part of, the content. That all being said, chat, y'all stay and kick it, because this right here is a flu flam afoot. It's a flu flam afoot. It's a flu flam afoot, boy. Hey, real quick, man, if you haven't done so today, Go to your local bakery and get some bread. I did. Go to your local bakery and get some fresh baked bread. I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Excuse me. 6 little rolls I got. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ain't did so today. Hit the bakery, fool. I be doing shit like that, fool. I get up and I go to the bakery. You feel me? I go to the bakery. You feel me? I eat that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that bullshit ass bread they be selling in the store. Yep, that pastrami sandwich bread. On God, nigga. On God, nigga. On God. Rich Rabbit, what's the deal, fool? Rich Rabbit, what's the deal? Yeah, man. So, you know shit that I be doing. Well, if you ain't did so today, go to your local baker. Do you some bread, my nigga. Bread fire. All right.
His water print was back there. And when I posted it, I said, hey, great work. This is Alex Alonso. Because most people try to claim it. It's Alex Alonso's work. Alex Alonso released it. Then he said, and he even more goofier because he's reading lies written by the police. This is where here comes Adam. Hey, Ant, if it ain't asking too much, right there is a flag that he's about to ask too much. And I
hate to admit it, but when whack is right, whack is right. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. When Adam said, hey, Ant, if it ain't asking too much, famous last words from a nigga who finna ask too much.
Tell people, you can't blame Adam for asking. Now
is everybody asking in the chat, are we all aware that Spoety Face and Damian Porter, a.k.a. the big fella, have called out Wack and J Hood to a tag team style rumbly, squabbly wobbly? Yep. Do we think that is going to happen? Nope. So are we even going to talk about it? Nope. Because it's going to happen? Nope. Are we aware that it happened? Yup. Is Wack going to turn it down? Yup. Is J Hood going to turn it down? Nope. But is Wack going to turn it down? Yup. Are we going to see this fade? Nope. Are we aware that it happened? Yup. Are we always in time? Yup. Are we going to talk about it anymore? Nope. Hope that helped everybody. Lady Bug says she went to a Filipino bakery today. Hey, man, if you ain't did so today, man, go to your local baker. Go get you some bread, man. Why do I have bread just sitting on my table? Because I was eating it. Mind your business. What I do on my house, well, my bread is my business. But that all being said, let's keep going.
Certain shit, I'm not going to.
Wack gonna go take a fade? Nope. Always gonna run? Yup. Head ups? Nope. Stand ups? Yup. Face ass.
Ask. I'm not Adam. Adam's going to ask. He's going to try to get the content. If you give it to him, that's on you. So now he says.
So I asked Ant over the phone because I was trying to think of like, what can I ask that will add some clarity to the situation, but won't fuck up his legal situation. And what I arrived at in my mind was, I'm going to ask
him about an open murder case.
Do you reject the idea that you were involved in some sort of DP? Because I thought that was a question that I thought for sure he was going to reject it and say, I wasn't in no goddamn DP, Adam. That's what I thought he was going to say.
Bro.
He spoke a little more than I would have expected.
He said,
this nigga is turkey nuts, bro. This nigga right here is absolutely turkey nuts, bro. Turkey nuts in the chat.
It whacks out of line for reading the police report that Munchie B and Alex Crybaby Alonso released, right? You're on the phone with the niggas that released the police report. And he said, and for another reason, he's reading lies written by the police. What does that Hefe do? The same dude that says, I don't know why Loose Cannon calls in there and talks about.
I forgot that was said. Damn it, man, with a damn it plan. I forgot that was said. Young Ant has been crucial of the turtle. Not to be mistaken with Spoety Face. Loose Cannon is turtle. Damn it, man, with a damn it plan. This is turkey nuts. Damn it. Because if you know better and you can see somebody else doing it and know that it's wrong and know that it's a bad decision, it's turkey nuts to make the same bad decision. Oh, yeah, man, this whole situation is turkey nuts.
About his case. I don't know why I don't know why these dudes are crazy. Everybody knows the police are listening. This dude goes on there, places himself at the murder scene. I got there give it a timestamp at 9 o'clock. Then says,
AZ in the building.
my homies been there since 6 o'clock. Puts them at the murder scene and says, I was in the store when they started rumbling.
Damn it.
All of these are details the cop that you say lied in the report placed in the report. He says,
Yeah, that this whole thing is just absolutely barbonicles. Just real quick, I'm gonna shut my mouth after this. If you haven't learned anything from anything, learn this, my friends. Learn this, my friends. When you are in jail, should you ever find yourself in jail? Just don't say anything on the phone. Anything. You call, you talk to your girl, you talk to your kids, you find out how everybody's doing, you find out if everybody's well, and you be about your business. You do not, and I repeat, you do not get on these jail phones and talk your business. You don't do that. That is a bad thing to do. You don't do that. I need y'all to stop doing that. Stay off the jail phones. Stay off the jail phones. Stay off the jail phones. You niggas are turkey nuts. Stay off the jail phones.
identify a guy named Ant from video.
Notice it ain't been one big U call. That's real. You ain't seen one big U from jail phone call. That nigga's off the internet. You niggas are turkey nuts.
Bozo, you supposed to have an attorney that's going to fight that. I don't know if it's black and white. I don't know if this video is authentic. I don't know if it's a delay. We don't know if this is a video from the day before. We don't know. But now you have verbally on No Jumper, where you say the cops are listening, put yourself at the crime scene. All your fault. Now I got to ask you a question.
I didn't know he was going to go there with it. I didn't ask him, were you at the crime scene? I said, was it a DP?
Did the DA ask you to ask that question? Because you asked me last week if I already knew it happened. You asked me that.
That was a rumor I seen online that you already knew.
What I know, Remo knew.
But you allegedly talked to all these people from his hood, right?
Yeah, but they don't tell me they didn't tell me a motherfucker got DP'd and died. They didn't tell me that.
But they could have. That's what I thought.
No.
Well, because you say you talk to everybody about everything. So shit.
It was just a few people told me he don't live over there. He live off 85th.
Yeah, I was surprised that Ant said all that. But also, from my perspective, like Ant sounded so honest on that phone call that I kind of just took it at face value of like, damn, he's telling the truth. He really just pulled up on some bullshit.
Then he says, yeah, what? He just saying shit, talking about I got a public defender, I got a paid attorney, and this, that. And then later on goes to say, yeah, because when I went to court the first time with my public defender, okay.
Yeah. Whisper went outside them damn Ring cameras when they record, talk outside, police are trying to... We just got to all just stop committing crimes. We just got to all stop committing crimes. Like, the best thing to do in this situation is just to legal up.
When the exposers pull the paperwork, we can only pull your last court date. Mm-hmm. And your last court date is going to tell us who represented you. If you had your private attorney, it'll say that. If you had a public defender, oh my God. If you had a public defender, is
nigga, what's so hard with these words you trying to say? Spit it out, grandpa.
Gonna say that. So Aunt Hefe, where we come from, brother, 2 people get called upon arrest. Bail bondsman and your attorney.
Right.
Meaning I'm never stepping into the courtroom with the public defender. So if we're reading your paperwork and you just admit it.
Well, we can all pretty much agree that WACK can't call his lawyer, considering the fact that his lawyer is actually suing him, right? That's a thing. WACK is actually getting sued by his lawyer right now and is currently caught up in litigation with his lawyer. So I couldn't imagine that you would have legal representation concerning those things.
I don't know why WACK said I had a public defender because you went to court with a public defender. I mean, these dudes be...
Hey, man, thank you for watching.
He's so mad at me. Some shit, they should just not say something, but I guess they feel they have to say something to where they always give me the W. Like, this one was Spoety face. All he had to do is not say nothing. That's his nephew. He got love for him. Cool. Why battle that? If I'm sitting there with somebody that says, yo, I got love for such and such, I'm gonna be like, that's his family. I ain't finna, cool. And from that, and I'm gonna be real, it don't matter what platform he goes to now. He can come back to No Jumper and say, WACK100, you gonna look like a bigger bitch because when the resistance was in front of you, you shut it up.
Isn't it crazy how WACK is destroying Adam's workplace in front of him and then Adam's like literally not doing anything? Because WACK is making it to where now there are no Spoety face, whether WACK likes him or not, adds a value to the No Jumper space. Period. Whether you like him or not, you feel me? Whether you like him or not, that's your business. I can't, I can't whatever. But regardless of whether you like him or not, Spoety face adds value. And this is Adam's employee. And this is how Adam keeps the kids fed and keeps the wife in Chanel and Gucci and all that kind of stuff. And here you have WACK just trampling all over that. Just all over it, man. And it's really sick to see because, Adam, this is your business. When it's all said and done, you're going to have to hold on to what's available or not available or left over and not available on No Jumper. You feel me? So,
you went on mute. If he would have won that fight outside, he'd have came in and said,
you would think that WACK would be doing more to keep people coming to No Jumper instead of leaving.
Yeah, like I said, WACK's a bitch. He came in and nephew did this. Yeah, just some respect had to be established. And he sat back like the good little mark he was and never uttered my name. So wherever you go and say my name from this point on, you're going to look like a coward.
I don't support these narratives. I think that they went outside,
real.
they did whatever they wanted to do on some man shit, and then they came back in.
He got fired on and never fall back.
That's what you're saying.
That's what you're saying, but J Hood has already made it clear that that's not actually the truth. So, again, WACK, you're just a lying, flu-flamming, skull-dugging larcener. You feel me? Like, brother, you just lying for the sake of lying. Like, it's just ridiculous the way you lie like a rug. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know that to be true. I have absolutely no idea.
I showed you.
You showed me J Hood saying that he didn't swing on him, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's how it went down, right?
He's been hearing me say this for the last couple of days. Have he debunked it?
Yes.
I don't know because I didn't even get a chance to watch.
He got a channel.
He made an I Quit No Jumper video or whatever. I didn't get.
Who did?
Spoety face.
Oh, he's scared too.
It was like an 18-minute video. I didn't get.
So he definitely debunked it. He definitely made it clear that it didn't happen. So I'm not really sure what WACK is watching that the rest of us aren't. You know what I'm saying? So, the WACK daddy, the daddy WACK. But with that all being said, chat, y'all staying kick it with me. Kick it with me. We got a lot of things to go on. Now J Hood has nobody to pod with. He'll be there with Moose, man. Y'all know the deal, man. Let's continue on into this good content, though. Hope everybody's enjoying this beautiful Sunday. Hope everybody's having a good day. Sunday on the one-way. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday on the one-way.
They did whatever they wanted to do on some man shit, and then they came back in.
He got fired on and never fall back.
That's what you're saying. I don't know that to be true. I have absolutely no idea.
I showed you.
You showed me J Hood saying that he didn't swing on him, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's how it went down, right?
He's been hearing me say this for the last couple of days. Have he debunked it?
I don't know because I didn't even get a chance to watch.
He got a channel.
He made an I Quit No Jumper video or whatever. I didn't get.
Who did?
Spoety face.
Oh, he's scared too.
It was like an 18.
Yeah, I think Spoety face is scared. I think that Spoety face is afraid of what he might end up doing to one of you niggas in there and what that's going to cost him in life. So I think that Spoety face is wise to be afraid. I think that Spoety face is wise enough to be afraid of the consequences of his actions. And on a bad day, he's wise enough to know that he may have an inability to control himself and cost himself way more than what No Jumper can provide.
15-minute video. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Listen, I'm going to be real.
Yep, now we get to watch J Hood pod with Moose, man. Amazing.
And I'm going to be real, Adam. When you change up who you are once you in a different situation, then we can't respect you. And
actually, you're supposed to change who you are based off the scenarios that you are. It's called adapting to circumstances and environments. That's actually what you are supposed to do as a human. That's actually very, very logical and very feasible for an adult to do.
And bro, you can't quit nothing that was building you anyway. Like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real. I believe the other dude, I've been checking him out. What's the dude with the glasses?
Kyle?
Kyle. You got J Hood. Like, bro.
Now WAC's just saying anything. This is nothing against Kyle, but the Kyle and J Hood show is what we don't need. The Kyle and J Hood show is what we don't need.
It's two great replacements that's there anyway, because
Kyle? Okay.
Kyle gonna give it a different perspective.
Somebody send me a super chat. Salute, Trav. Get them boys some Slurpees on this beautiful Sunday. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And y'all want to see, I'm not going to, I'll let them come back and show their own stuff. But real quick, parenting. The boys graduate on Wednesday, man. The boys graduate on Wednesday. So today we got up, we went to the mall. I let them pick up their little shoes. You know what? I'm going to show y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to show y'all. Hold on, real quick. Parent moment. And if you don't like it, so what? I don't care. If you don't like it, so what? I don't care. Parent moment. Because these little dudes, they be the flyest little guys. These little dudes be the flyest. Co-valedictorians, honor rolls, gifted, talented, and enrichment classes, STEM program. So Dylan wanted these little Jordans. Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this. Visual effect. Nah. All right, that's way better. Dylan wanted these. You know what I'm saying? So boom. And then we're gonna rock the blue jeans, baggies, little baggies. You feel me? He got the blue jeans, and then he gonna rock it with his little shirt. That's what he wanted to wear. That's how he wanted to rock it out. So that's what he wanted to wear to graduation. He's trying to let him. I'm trying to step back and let him dress themselves, even though I dress them better. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably make him wear this one. This is cooler. The Iverson shirt. I'm probably make him wear this one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably make him wear that one. But that was that. And then that's Dylan. And then Caden. I ain't gonna lie. Caden did a little bit better with his own independent shopping today. Finally starting to get it because y'all remember that Caden. Y'all remember Caden couldn't dress. That little boy couldn't dress to save his life. You feel me? So Caden got the Munchie bees. When I say it, I laugh. Caden got the Munchie bees. Y'all know Munchie B always wear these on no jumper. Caden got the Munchie bees. We got these. And then he gonna dress his up with the little mechanic shirt with the zipper. You feel me? Little mechanic shirt with the zipper. And then he got the baggies, but he got like the blue-green denim. So yeah, man, they got their little shit, y'all. They got their little shit. I know it's been a minute since I had my little dad hauls and all that on live. Y'all remember we always had a dad hauls. But yeah, man. So here it go. Here I come, Pop. Here I come.
Street dude, right?
At all.
Yeah, but I think he's orientated with the streets.
He said he wants to make Doughboy his wife.
I fuck with him because Doughboy's a bitch ass nigga. Doughboy's a bitch ass nigga. And I fuck with Doughboy. I had to tell him last night. I've been holding it at him because you said some shit and I didn't want to respond to it.
Hey, that's sick. Doughboy do all that A double kissing just to end up getting called a BAN. He do all that A double kissing just to end up getting called a BAN. Okay. Where's Daisy? She went to what? Oh, okay. Put the refrigerator. Yeah, he did all that just to get called a BAN. Goodness gracious, Doughboy. You do all that A double kissing to get called a ban.
About Doughboy or about?
Yeah, you was like, Doughboy, stop acting like you didn't know.
Know about what?
About the whole Moose shit. because he was really playing that role like he had no idea.
Shit.
Yeah, right, yeah, because that started irritating you.
Yeah.
Because you like, I know you talking to WACK as if you had no idea.
He glazes you so hard that he couldn't even accept that. Hey, can I tell you? All right, this is my thing, and we can get into how the Munchie thing went down or whatever. But I think, all right, so Anne Hefe gets locked up, and so I got to think on my feet. I want to fill that seat on the Tuesday show.
Mm-hmm.
And I start thinking, you know, who could I bring in? And obviously, I always have people kind of on the back burner that I'm thinking like, maybe that guy who just.
All right, man. So chat, y'all saying kick it with me. We're going to continue to rotate as we rotate, how we rotating when we rotating. And y'all know the deal, man. If you just watching at home, red dots to the left, you know the rest. You feel me? We finna keep going. We finna keep going. Not bad. Wifey's texting me about nothing. But we're going to figure it out. Nobody wants to power with J Hood. Don't nobody give a damn about J Hood. I'm not even damn about J Hood, bro. Like, that's what we don't care about. But, all right, let's get back into it, man. Back on topic.
Yeah, because that started irritating you. Yeah. Because you like, I know you talking to WACK as if you had no idea.
He glazes you so hard that he couldn't even accept that. Hey, can I tell you? All right, this is my thing. And we can get into how the Munchie thing. I think, all right, so Anne Hefe gets locked up. And so I got to think on my feet. I want to fill that seat on the Tuesday show. Mm-hmm. And I start thinking, you know, who could I bring in? And obviously, I always have people kind of on the back burner that I'm thinking like, maybe that guy who just did an interview, maybe he could be a host, etc. And so J Hood jumps into my mind, and I immediately think, that's going to be tough because him and Munchie have been going back and forth online for the last couple of months or whatever. So I asked Munchie, I asked J Hood, would you be down to squash with Munchie? He said, yeah, I don't give a I asked Munchie, would you be down to squash with J Hood? He said, yeah, it's good. I put them together.
They did a great
podcast together. So boom, he's in the building. I did not think about the fact that J Hood is as close to you as I now realize. And I didn't think about the fact that Spoety Face is like the most irrationally anti-WACK figure
you gotta
on
ask
the West Coast.
You know why?
Adam never can. I never thought about it. Well, nigga, when you gonna start thinking about it, fool? Because your response to everything is, I never thought about it. Okay, we're past you never thinking about it. At this point, you got to start saying, I don't care. I don't care to think about it. I don't care that it's a problem. I don't care that it's this. I don't care that it's that. Because the concept of I never thought about it is becoming an old concept. Nobody cares about that anymore. If you wanted to sit here and say you niggas gonna do whatever and I don't give a damn what you niggas do, that's something that we could all kind of understand and not say get behind, but at least has more of a rationale. Because this whole thing is just like, oh man, well, I didn't think about that. Well, I didn't realize. Well, I didn't know. You never know nothing. You never realize anything. You never think about anything. So either you're going to put it to the forefront of your brain or you're not. And nobody's saying that you have to, but if you're not going to, stop telling us about it. We know you don't give a damn. Nobody's saying you got to give a damn, but shit, get a new excuse.
You wasn't, because you know it really ain't been nothing to be that way, bro. Like it on some real shit.
Spoety Face been kind of overdoing it from my perspective as far as his anti-WACK campaign. But all right, this is the thing, is that over the years, I feel like the No Jumper show has been kind of the best mix when you got some non-affiliates and then you got some street dudes, some hood dudes, whatever. I flew a little too close to the sun by thinking that I was going to be able to have J Hood, Spoety Face, and Munchie B all on there. Because
he wasn't tripping, Munchie B.
Aunt Hefe was cool because Aunt Hefe, regardless of whatever's going on now, he always came off as like the most laid back gang member. Never said on a tray, never really did any like weird irrational shit when it came to some street shit. He was always on some cool laid back player shit.
You know, Aunt Hefe problem with J Hood?
What?
Because all J Hood said, they were saying, why did they double his?
How you gonna tell us what Young Aunt Hefe problem is with J Hood? How you know what Young Aunt Hefe problem is? How do you know what Young Aunt Hefe problem is? Nigga, Young Aunt Hefe problem is you. So how you gonna tell us what some of his problem is with somebody else when we all know one of his biggest issues in life is you?
Bomb.
Right.
My man Brandon, what's the deal, fool? My man Brandon dropped a super chat and said the people are nobody Adam would think about once he walk out the studio. Bro, go straight to his office and close the door. These are puppets to him. My man Brandon with the spicy, my boy. Sheesh, Brandon said, you ninjas mean nothing to ADAM22.
All J Hood said was probably because he might be on federal. He might still be on federal parole, so maybe that's it.
And that was a surprise that Aunt Hefe was so upset about that.
Bro, you know what he was upset about?
What?
J Hood in that seat.
Okay.
And then let me give you another highlight that you missed. When Aunt Hefe said, people telling me you this, that, and the other. And J Hood said, that's a lie. Put a name on it. And Hefe said, no, I ain't gonna put a name on it. J Hood said, whoever that is a bitch. It was your man.
Munchie.
It was Munchie B. Damn. So WACK is saying that J Hood called Munchie Bizzle a bizzle right to his fizzle. Sheesh. WACK is saying that Jay Hizzle called Munchie Bizzle a bizzle right to his fizzle.
Munchie.
Wait, you're saying that Munchie said what?
Munchie was the one that's been telling motherfucking Aunt Hefe whatever the fuck going on with J Hood.
But there was nothing going on prior to this.
You didn't hear when Aunt Hefe said, people telling me you've been doing this, that, and the other. You've been being messy with this, that, and the other.
But he wasn't really, right?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
That's why J Hood said, that's a lie. Put a name on it.
Right.
And Hefe said, no, I ain't gonna put a name because he know he right there. And one thing that Hefe know, he know how J Hood is. So when J Hood said, well, whoever it is that told you that is a bitch, I'm laughing like a motherfucker. Because now the nigga that put the police report out is on the phone. The dude that told Aunt Hefe this shit about J Hood being messy just got called a bitch without J Hood realizing it's him.
I don't have any reason to believe that Munchie B would be pillow talking with
phone
Aunt
was
Hefe.
he on? Who phone was Aunt Hefe on?
He was on Munchie's phone.
It wasn't Spoety face.
I
don't think, I don't even believe Spoety
I have
face.
no reason to believe.
Damn. So what WACK is saying is Munchie B been, dirty politicking and flu flamming and skullduggery and larceny. And when said politics were addressed unknowingly by J Hood, Munchie B got quiet and wasn't really ready to stand on saying B.I.B.I.
That Munchie B would be talking shit about J Hood.
Why you think Munchie screaming he want to quit? He don't know what's finna get out.
No, we could talk about why Munchie's annoyed, but either way.
That's cap, bro. That bullshit he talking about is cap. If a motherfucker come in, you was just cheerleading about him whooping a dude's ass with the glasses on. So let's not act like you don't know this dude rocks his glasses on.
I don't know, man. But chat, y'all know the deal. We're gonna continue to rock out, man. I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's a lot of flu flammy, skullduggery, and larceny going on, but we're gonna get right back into this Kantiana. Make sure that y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. If you ain't did so, like and hype, like me and hype me. You feel me? That all being said, we finna jump right back into this because I do want to know how everybody's feeling about Munchie B quitting the No Jumper show. I do want to know how everybody's feeling about Munchie B quitting this No Jumper situation. So let's, without even further ado, man, let's go ahead and slide right back into this content because this is getting tricky.
He know how J Hood is. So when J Hood said, well, whoever it is that told you that is a bitch, I'm laughing like a motherfucker. Because now the nigga that put the police report out is on the phone. The dude that told Aunt Hefe this shit about J Hood being messy just got called a bitch without J Hood realizing it's him.
I don't have any reason to believe that Munchie B would be pillow talking with
Who phone
Aunt
was
Hefe.
he on? Who phone was Aunt Hefe on?
He was on Munchie's phone.
It wasn't Spoety face. I don't even believe Spoety
I have
face.
no reason to believe that Munchie B would be talking shit about J Hood.
Why you think Munchie screaming he want to quit? He don't know what's finna get out.
No, we could talk.
Hey, honestly, I did think that it was odd that all of a sudden Munchie B wanted to quit, considering that he's not experiencing anything that he hadn't already experienced at the No Jumper studio. So I'm not going to say that is what he doesn't want to come out. I thought that he was just finally kind of realizing that these ninjas is trying to set him up, and he can see that somebody's trying to set him up for harm to be done to him. That's what I looked at it as. I didn't look at it as Munchie B was leaving because he didn't want something to come out or something to be known. I figured that Munchie B was leaving because he could see that it's only a matter of time before they finally catch you slipping and somebody do something to you.
Talk about why Munchie's annoyed, but either way.
Thank you.
That's cap, bro. That bullshit he talking about is cap. If a motherfucker come in, you was just cheerleading about him whooping a dude's ass with the glasses on. So let's not.
On God, was just hyping him up. Like, Wax a hoe and he got fades he's running from, for sure. For sure. Wack is for sure a horra from next Dora and Explora like Dora, for sure. But that don't change the fact. When it's all said and done, this nigga, you feel me? But it don't change the fact that it's mighty odd that Munchie B is choosing right now, but he's not even quitting No Jumper though, really. So I'll take that back. Munchie B still never said he wanted to quit No Jumper. This nigga's asking for better working conditions. Lady Snoop, I see you. This nigga Munchie B is at No Jumper asking for better working conditions. So he's not necessarily saying I'll quit. He's saying that I need to be on a show that's less detrimental. That's actually what he's saying. Am I lying, Chad? West. Chad, am I lying? Am I missing it? Let me know something, because he actually didn't quit. But the timing is very odd to have a problem.
Act like you don't know this dude rocks his glasses on whatever he does, right?
To be fair, Vella's only had those glasses for a week, and it's because I let him borrow them.
Right, okay, so what I'm saying is, let's not act like, Munchie, you was just talking. Yeah.
Mind you, Adam just said, A to Z motivation. Send me the link on my Instagram, fool. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Adam just said that he let him borrow them, so it's maybe clear that Adam knew that Flu Flam was afoot and he scheduled the Flu Flam. I don't know.
Yeah, we got Vel in here. He went viral, for whooping the dude's ass with the glasses on.
So, for the people at home, Vel was sitting on a stool right next to Munchie B while we're all on the podcast. Munchie B had something that kind of looked like a firearm. I'm sure.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if it was a firearm. I don't know, but it looked like one sticking out of Munchie's pocket.
I don't know if it's one, but it looks like one. This nigga Adam is a sick boy.
Yeah, and Vel filmed a clip with his glasses of everybody on the podcast or whatever. He's not thinking twice about it.
He's just looking around.
He posted, all of a sudden there's clips.
I don't think that he was looking around. I think that he's Flu Flam.
On the Reddit saying, oh, look at what Munchie had sticking out of his pocket. Now,
why is he worrying about it? Nigga, every time you catch a gun case, they disappear. You just got caught with 2 guns a year ago. The gun cases disappear.
He beats them, right?
Beats them?
He beats them.
How does a motherfucking convicted criminal keeps beating gun cases you get caught with? Not pulled over. You get caught on your person. This ain't no illegal search and seizure.
I don't know.
We know how he beat him. We got Alex Alonso over there with the DA. Munchie B already.
Hey, this is sick. My man said, I can't lie, Trap. Munchie been weird to me ever since he was thirsty for that chick you had on the East Coast. He'll never meet. Bro was thirsty over my leftovers. You was thirsty over a chick that I wasn't even tripping off of. And nothing against her, but she wasn't nothing to be thirsty over. She was cool, I guess, but she wasn't nothing to be thirsty over, for sure. Like, nigga, that's when I knew, bro. At that moment, when Munchie B tried to hit up that girl, that's when I knew, if I had an ingrown hair coming out of a fucking blackhead on my ass and it went viral, y'all would try to copy that. That was ew. Can you imagine at any point in life you saw any woman that dealt with Munchie B and you was like, yup, I want her to be with me? Ew. Disgusting. Because and then here go the thing, you couldn't even see my leftover. Somebody told you about him. Gross. Oh, that nigga heard I had me a little meal. He wanted to play. That nigga heard about a little meal and wanted to play. You'll see. Look in the box.
He said that he works with the program where he turns in information. It's out his mouth. This ain't nothing Wack saying. So when you tie it in like that, this is a fact. When you tie it in like that, they need to keep you out here. And all y'all running around playing eyes for him, right? Remember, his ears still work. And when you look up and wonder how this happened or how that happened, you better remember who you're around.
Okay.
Because guess what? What happened to the last 2 gun cases?
I don't know.
Now, do I think Munchie be snitching? No. But what I will say is it's mighty irresponsible of you to have just beaten a gun case and then to us even be having this conversation. It's mighty irresponsible of you. Mighty irresponsible of you. So do I think Munchie B's snitching? No. Do I think Munchie B's told on anybody? No. Do I think that Munchie B's taking his time to flam, skulldug, and larcen people by way of the courts? No. I don't think that at all. I don't think that there's anything about Munchie B that would insinuate or alleviate or conclude to him working with police. I don't think that at all. I think that Munchie B continues to make the stupid mistake over and over and over and over and over again. And I think that that's just irresponsible decision making. That's what I think. But who cares about my opinion outside of the 138 people in this chat that came to hear what I had to say?
He beat him, I guess.
Under what grounds?
I don't know. Listen, I don't fucking know. And I doubt it. I doubt Munchie's working with anybody, man.
What? What we do know is that man, listen, and you know he's an extreme whack, boisterous hater. That nigga was over there shaking like Don Knotts. Spoety face come in. I said, damn, the resistance is in front of him. They ain't got the same energy. You know, I talked to his homies and I told him, look, bro, I ain't really tripping the little dude. He a little dude. You know, they tried to call 4X's. 4X's told him, nigga, I fuck with Wack. Every time Wack called me, he trying to keep me out of jail. He trying to give me some advice on.
Wait, they tried to call 4X saying what about?
I don't know, probably because that's his people or whatever. And 4X is gonna be 4X. One thing about 4X, he's gonna do 4X. If you got some shit going on, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But 4X ain't.
Shout out my boy 4X.
4X ain't no.
Shout out to 4X.
Damn fool. He totally understands.
Yeah, like a repeat offender of the exact same thing is crazy. And then nigga, you like, oh, you snitching. Nigga, at what point do you stop getting caught with guns, my nigga? Like, at what point do you just stop getting caught with guns on camera? Like, what? Like, this is dumb. You feel me? Like, at what point does this situation just become rational for your thinking?
Stands that dude's whole mission is to block his light, which he ain't worrying about it.
I don't think that's true. They seem like they're on good terms again.
Listen.
Spoety facing 4X.
Bro, when he made the move on DC, he showed that. If I know Lil Jon is doing business with this dude, I'm not gonna say, hey, look, nigga, you can't come back over here. I'm gonna go have a conversation with Lil Jon, but I'm not gonna go to the internet and everybody knows this dude was moving with Lil Jon over there. Hey, you can't come back over. It's a
nigga. Wasn't you on the phone talking trash about Lil Jon, saying that he was a fake blood from Pacoima or a fake blood from wherever he's from? You for sure called Lil Jon a fake blood. You for sure called Lil Jon a fake blood.
Direct shot.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, I don't know why they want to quit. Maybe they're a little scared, a little leery. And I'm going to let y'all know, it ain't that a motherfucker could have been addressed y'all another way. I just respect Adam and his build. You know that.
Yeah. No,
I just simply respect Adam and his build.
And I respect everybody for not turning this podcast room into a brawl, which easily could have happened. I don't know what happened when they went down the street, but I do appreciate the fact that it was kept kosher. That it was kept essentially nonviolent.
Walk, turned the corner on Spoety face. Turned the corner, try to do some talking. Bow! Glasses tilted. All this shit. Hold on, I can't see. Bow! Hold on, 2 steps back. He did some.
And Munchie B for sure need to get a fucking taser. Somebody get that nigga a whistle. That nigga a whistle, bro. Stop allowing. If you care about Munchie B, you'll stop allowing him to get put into this situation. You'll stop allowing it. You'll stop allowing it. You'll stop allowing it. Because who continues to allow their friend to get caught up in flammer, skullduggerous, or larceny situations like this repeatedly? So if you care about this individual, at some point, you'll get this nigga a fucking whistle and you'll stop this stupidity.
Shit, nephew said you ain't got the heart to do that. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. He started shaking and trembling, talking about why you fight me over WACK100 and copping please.
That nigga some nunchucks on God.
He said this about my mother and all this old type of shit. That's how, and then they came back in, right? And nephew sat down, smacking his gum because he did what he was supposed to do. All he could do is initiate. If the other person don't engage, is what it is. But he didn't put that on 40s and his dead homies walking out. They gonna squabble. When it was time to squabble, you ain't squabble. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if that's true or not true, but either way, I would like to speak on what I want for the No Jumper show going forward.
All right, man. So this is a bunch of just flu flammers activity. Y'all stay and kick it, but all this, bro, I was just gonna say this whole situation is turkey nuts. Turkey nuts. So that's all I gotta say. Do not say turkey nuts. Do not. I know it's fun to say. But you can't go to school saying that this shit is turkey nuts. At home, she said you can't. I'm gonna just look this way. But some shit do be turkey nuts though. Some shit do be turkey nuts, man. This shit right here is turkey nuts, man. This whole situation is just, turkeys don't have nuts. Man. That's why it don't make no sense, because turkeys don't got no nuts, and that don't make no sense. Just like this situation don't make no sense. It's turkey nuts. It's turkey nuts.
I would like to remove J Hood from the Tuesday show and play and create a second No Jumper show out of the week, or I guess a third if you consider also the tuna episode on Mondays. I would like to create another episode later in the week, possibly on Thursdays, with J Hood, me, figure out a couple other hosts, and then I would like to rewind the clock.
Why would you remove J Hood?
Re-simplify the Tuesday show to go back to the...
Because J Hood don't fit with them two niggas. But on the back end, Munchie B and Spoety Face have both quit, so J Hood might be the Tuesday show. But it's safe to say at this point, if J Hood is a Tuesday show, WACK ruined the Tuesday show. WACK is destroying Adam's business. WACK doesn't understand that Adam has to live with the decisions that he is choosing. You feel me? So
Adam, Lush, Spoety Face, and Munchie B dynamic. Now,
so you want to show the people that them niggas is scared to be in a room with J Hood. J Hood ain't tripping.
I think that, okay,
J Hood ain't tripping.
Out of the No Jumper show episodes, I think we could have two.
Isn't it crazy how WACK will manipulate the situation, but there's so many people that he's afraid to be in a room?
Tuesday as the WACK haters episode, and then we could have a second episode later in the week on Thursday, which would be the WACK lovers.
Let me ask you.
And we film our episode usually on Thursdays too, so maybe you could kind of dip and dive in the Thursday episode with J Hood, right?
So you
there you go.
Pretty much gonna let the world see that these dudes was ready to skedaddle because J Hood is in the seat. And it's to a point to where, so you just support some cowardice shit.
I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying that I think...
You know what's crazy? And a lot of people will get mad at me for saying this, and a lot of people will get flu flammers for me for saying this. Munchie B and WACK don't get along because they're the same type of dirty politicker. Look at how somebody else is always kind of put into the middle of how they both handle their situations. A lot of people will get mad at me. A lot of people will say that I'm wrong. A lot of people, whatever. The only difference is Munchie B is respected by his homies and he can go around his community, and WACK's a snitch. But when it comes to how they go about getting rid of somebody who they don't want to deal with, bro, all the politics are dirty. All the politics are dirty. All the politics are dirty. If the clean politics don't work, the dirty politics will. However it has to happen is however it has to happen. That's why them two individuals can't really seem to get along, because it's two filthy politicers. And in two filthy politicking and all this mudslinging, somebody's bound to get their hands dirty. Bound to get their hands dirty. If you think that I'm wrong, let me know in my chat. I'm not saying Munchie B's a snitch. I'm not saying that he's running from his face like WACK is running from his face. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is dirty politicker. Dirty politicker. For sure. For sure. Will do whatever, however, to get you out the way should they not want you to be around. For sure. That is what I'm definitely saying.
You are like Trump.
What?
You can't just have a bunch of Republicans and Democrats around each other and think it's going to be all good. No,
What you
because
mean? You
the
let Doughboy
Democrats
sit in there?
The Democrats hate Trump so much that it overrides everything. I don't think
You let Doughboy sit in there. Why they did some whack hate
But
shit?
Doughboy is a fucking total non-affiliate. Custer.
Nephew's a Crip.
So?
What's the problem? Spoety Face is a Crip.
Okay, but would you agree with me? I think it's obvious that Spoety Face and Jay Hood on the podcast not going to work.
No, I believe it's definitely going to work because Jay Hood's done with it. He already established his respect and he's done with it.
But I don't think Spoety Face seems like he wants to sit down with Jay Hood.
You briefly confused.
Because he's scary. So won't you tell me, because Spoety Face is scared to be in the same room as Jay Hood, you want to put Nephew on a whole nother show?
Nobody's ever said that. But on the back end, you see how they both will like manipulate narratives to what it is that they want. That's a very common analogy between Munchie B and WACK100. Very common thing. If something's not going quite how they want it to go or moving quite how they want it to move, niggas will start wording things and playing in semantics and playing in this and playing in that and kind of like moving this here and moving that there and sliding this here and sliding that there to make it what they want it to be. And it's all for the interest of destroying their opposition. So I'm not saying that what's similar is the road taken to get to the desired result. That's what I'm noticing. It might like if WACK is a full blown Maxima, you feel me? Munchie B for sure Ultima, but y'all both Nissans, if that makes sense. You feel me? That makes sense. That makes sense.
Hey, that.
I think that they're probably not going to be able to get along going forward. And I also think that the Munchie v. Jay Hood is going to be weird because of the fact that Munchie hates you so much and Jay Hood has to like stand on business.
As a man, you should be able to say what you gonna say as a man in front of anybody. We done set people right here I done told you was rats, right? When they sit right here, do I tell them they're a rat? I tell them they're a rat.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
I know sometimes. I'm going to tell you. That's what it is, right? So at the end of the day, if you pretty much saying, all right, Spoety Face and Munchie B is leaving the Tuesday show because they scared to be in the same hood as Jay Hood.
They could stay on the Tuesday show. Then we're just going to create another show out of the way because I really like Jay Hood's energy and I really want to do a pod with him consistently.
Yeah, and WACK is pretty much just making up a narrative at this point.
I think he was an amazing addition to the channel. I just don't think, I think having the Tuesday show be 3 turned up members plus me and Lush, it proved to be too much. Or really, I just think Jay Hood is just too
what?
He's amazing. He's fire.
That's what I'm saying. He's too what?
He's a little, he's just a little too aggressive. And
too aggressive?
They're on other sides.
You don't call these motherfuckers aggressive when he talking about on B team, I'm splatting shit.
But they're chilling.
On FO.
Spoety and Munchie B, no issues. They're chilling.
On some real shit, I would love Spoety Face say he ain't coming back. Munchie B say he ain't coming back.
No, Munchie B actually just said that he doesn't want to be on a podcast that turns into a fucking gang member summit every week. He even said that he would be happy.
What?
That's what he said.
What?
He said he would be happy to be on the Monday show with Doughboy and Moose.
Inglewood family, A-Trey gangster, 40 Crip. It always been that.
But everybody was getting
all
along.
of them is enemies,
but
right?
Everybody was getting
That's
along.
A gangbang summit. So now we bring a Carson Crip that's neutral. He's neutral to these dudes.
Yeah.
You know,
but gang affiliation is one thing. WACK affiliation is another.
So listen, just say you's a bitch and you scared to say what you gonna say, because they wouldn't say that shit if I was sitting in there.
Adam looks like he's sick of hearing this nigga speak. He's like, okay, we get it. You hate these niggas.
Say what?
I guarantee you they wouldn't say none of that. They wouldn't say none of that. Munchie be 115 pounds. Let's be real, bro. Like, you should be like, yo, Munchie on some real shit. You a blind dude to take a Uber up here, bro.
No, he doesn't.
That's a fact.
No.
Bet.
Stop talking about that.
It's a fact.
It's just, I hate when you talk about like people getting hurt up here, people getting
I'm not saying that.
But why you keep saying the Uber thing? Because A, it's not true, and B, it makes it sound like you're asking for something to happen here. I think
it's true. I think that is true because that nigga Adam got hot. Like Adam is like, nigga, you keep saying this, fool. Like, and something were to happen to this nigga, I'm at fault. I'm at risk because you won't stop telling people that this nigga case over. Ah. You feel me?
He brings up every
Adam said it before. I know Adam said it before.
fucking week.
That's
I know. So I'm here.
Bet.
You're not here.
Oh,
I'm here. You're not here.
Adam,
No, you're not.
I'm here.
Stop fucking saying that.
I'm
shit.
here.
I don't appreciate you saying
I'm
that.
here.
No, you're not. And I don't appreciate you
So
saying
No, you're not.
Saying he never took Uber?
Maybe it happened once, but I don't appreciate you talking about like you could get somebody touched out here.
I
or
didn't
whatever.
say
Don't
that.
fucking say that shit.
Hey, Adam, for one, you run this building, bro.
Yes.
You don't run these streets.
Every single time I ever
You don't
seen
run these
Munchie here,
streets?
he had somebody with him that was obviously there.
The
to
other
protect
day,
him.
he had to call the bitch to come. What you mean? You talking
No.
about? This is a fact. His stupid ass nigga too loud on the mic. So let me.
Okay, I'm not really sure. This one right here. Excuse me. I'm drowning, y'all. Y'all see me? I'm drowning right now. This is. Ooh wee.
So why you don't got the same energy when you say, "Hey, look, bro, not for nothing. Wack older than you. He got a lot of reach, and we live. So won't y'all chill out on that shit for he fuck around and take it a certain way? You don't say that.
I tell Munchie all the
How
time
many
to stop
times,
talking
Lil
about
John, have I stopped the homies? Told them no. I respect Adam building, so don't come at me, bro.
Stop.
No, when you gonna tell them to stop?
What are they doing? They're just talking about you, right? And
How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Wack talk too crazy for the last time. ADAM22 says no. Nobody's supposed to be here. This nigga Adam started tripping. Am I wrong or Adam low key nutting up on this nigga real quick? Like, man, Adam is sick of your turkey nuts. He's getting sick. That nigga is sick of your turkey nuts. That was a good one. This nigga getting sick of your turkey nuts, fool.
I do tell him to stop, like every time.
Well, I'm just talking about him.
Random. I never did play my ninja game. Not one time. Don't play my ninja game. You know what I'm talking about? Leave my ninja game alone, bro.
Okay. And they talk, but I don't like you
I'm just playing. You can play it. I don't care. You don't want to play, do you?
talking about this, like my building as if this is a place where, oh, I could make something happen
building?
or whatever. I don't appreciate.
Oh no, Adam and this motherfucker going turkey nuts, bro. Adam and this motherfucker going turkey nuts, nigga. Big TNs. Stop playing with it. TNN, Turkey Nuts Network. Here at TNN, Turkey Nuts.
Uber has nothing to do with your building.
Yeah,
That
but
has something to do with the
the
street.
reason why you're saying that is because you're trying to make it seem like, oh, something could happen to Munchie here. I don't appreciate it.
Hey,
Stop.
bro, listen to me.
Hey,
listen.
stop.
Hold on.
Stop.
So when are you gonna tell them to stop?
I do every fucking time that your name comes
they
up. I
stop?
tell him to chill out and stop
You
talking
made them.
about
You made them say, "Whack, you can't call in here," and then they really ran it up.
Okay. I tell them that I don't want to talk about you, and I would appreciate if you didn't do this weird gay mob boss thing talking about him coming here in an Uber, all right?
I mean, listen, shit. I mean, we know more about it.
Brandon says that Munchie B has people bring him. He was only in the Uber once. Hey, Brandon, Adam's over here going full blown turkey nuts, my boy.
And then that. We don't got it.
That's cool.
Uber
Just
to
shut up
Uber.
about it. Just don't talk about it on my
Okay,
podcast.
but you got to tell them to shut up about it.
I do every fucking time. How many times do we have to
You know,
repeat
my
this
name-
conversation?
I'm
I
not
feel
from
like I'm
South
walking in
Central.
circles here.
You know, I'm not from South Central.
Everybody knows you from the valley.
I'm from 4 miles down that street. I don't
That's
got to
cool,
go to the
that's
freeway.
cool. I
So
don't
what-
appreciate you geotagging us either right there.
Man, what the f are you talking about? You have
Just
Travis.
stop.
You had Travis Scott.
Just stop.
do
Just
some-
don't talk about where we're at.
Whatever that
Don't
thing is.
talk about it like you could get something to happen here, because I know you're not going to do that, and I don't appreciate
Hey,
you
if
even
I wanted
alluding
to
it.
do that, Adam, it'd have been happening.
Exactly. Cool. But
So
just
what I'm
stop
saying
fucking
is-
talking about my building. Can you not take the fucking hint? Stop talking about my building
on.
like this is a place where
Hold on.
shit like that
Hold on.
happens.
Well, let me ask you a question.
No.
Let me ask you a
Listen
question.
to what I'm saying.
Let me ask you a
Stop.
question.
Just stop.
So when you gonna tell them to stop?
Why do we?
So he's upset. So as ADAM22 is going off, I just wanted to share this with you guys just really, really quick. My man ADAM22 is extremely upset.
I am sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I am sick and tired. What are you saying?
That's for sure. That right there is for sure how Adam feel about WACK right now. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. Yeah, that looks about right. That seems to fit.
They keep having the same fucking conversation. I tell them to stop all the time.
And they don't.
No, and they do. I make fun of Munchie for talking about you too much, and it has stopped being a topic of conversation on here, bro.
Your whole issue the other day was because he was calling me gay.
Yeah, I brought that up to clown Spoety Face about the fact that he basically runs a fake news channel where he talks about you being gay all the time. That should be good enough for you. You don't need to be, oh, he's in an Uber, I could get him touched. Shut the fuck up.
No, hold on. First of all, listen.
Nah, here go the thing. Does Adam talk to WACK like a kid? Does Adam talk to WACK like a kid? Does Adam talk to WACK? I'll make sure I'm saying it right. Does Adam talk to WACK like a kid, or do Adam talk to all them niggas like kids? Adam talks to all them niggas like kids. Adam talks to all them niggas like that. That's the same conversation that got Munchie B kicked. Same conversation. Put your hand out, start touching him, talking. The only reason that WACK ain't getting kicked is because he ain't close enough to get kicked. That's how Adam talked to all them niggas. Now, what I will say is he ain't never got a young ant like that. And Spoety Face made it clear that if you keep playing with him on a racial level, you was going to get effed up. And Adam basically insinuated he called the police. So that's that. You feel me? That's how that happened. You feel me? The few times that Adam tried to kind of like play with young Ant about the sleeping thing, young Ant quickly corrected that. Like, all right, bro, we get it. You know, I fell asleep, my bad, but you're going to stop just drilling me about this and stop hammering me about this. You feel me? So, I don't know.
No, are you not getting the vibe? You just said it. Listen,
you just said it. I didn't say it.
I'll end this thing right now.
Listen,
stop it.
Listen, you just
said talking about it like you're going to get
said, who said I was going to do that?
Yo, I never said I was going to do that right now. If you keep talking about the shit,
no, but when you can't bring it up.
Hey, listen,
I can't respond.
I'm gonna stop the fucking podcast.
I bet you WACK stop the pod. I bet you WACK shut up so Adam don't stop that podcast. You see what I'm saying about the shield? I bet you he'd do it.
That's right now. If you don't stop doing this gay ass mob boss shit.
Who you calling gay, bro? I'm not no motherfucker.
I don't appreciate you acting like you don't make something
gay,
happen up
here.
Don't
call me gay, bro.
Do you not understand my rules?
Do I call you gay?
All the time.
Because you do gay shit.
Every day. Do you not understand that I'm saying that what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to talk.
Stay in a moment of silence. That nigga get impressed. Sheesh.
Talk about this building as if it's somewhere where you're going to pull one of your little plays.
I would never do it.
So just stop it.
Look at, hey, you know what? And you know what? This is this is a perfect time to hear a word from our sponsor. A perfect time to hear a word from our sponsor. You know what? Y'all are 100% correct.
Hey, CarJack100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Hey, CarJack100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to CarJack's. I'm your transmission expert.
Yeah, man. And if you guys like that sponsor, you guys are for sure going to love this.
WACK100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. I'm ADAM22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and WACK100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
And there you have it, man. Words from our sponsors. Make sure you say hi. It's Wifey in the cut. Let's get back into it. Because this is a lot of flammery of food.
Listen, on some real shit.
But notice how WACK turned it down. He lowered his he gave Adam what he needed to have to continue to be allowed to podcast because Adam told you, nigga, I'll send you to your room. I will send you to your room right now. Right now. So just let the record reflect that if that would have been, you know what's crazy? If that would have been anybody black, let alone coming from the Los Angeles area, it'd be on Paru this, on Paru that. Blood, you can't talk to me like that. When I see you, it'll be all that. You feel me? It'll be all that. On Blood, when I see you, you ain't this, you ain't that. You a fake this, you a fake that. You a hoe this, you a hoe that. You will do this, you that. Everybody is all the way extra out when it comes to dealing with their peers in this gang space. But when it comes time to really stand up for your humanity and your manhood and your self-esteem, man, ADAM22 be hoeing you niggas out, bro. ADAM22 be hoeing you niggas out. 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 But see, here go the thing. I could talk to WACK like that because that's my pet pussycat Mr. Boots, okay? So how I talk to my pet pussycat Mr. Boots is how I talk to my pet pussycat Mr. Boots. You feel me? Adam can't be talking to my pet pussycat Mr. Boots that way. You feel me? It's not the same. It's not the same. Oh, WACK told me on Power Rule, when I be you, you going to bed. I never did get that. Never did go to sleep that way.
Wanted to do that, and I didn't have respect for you.
But just
I would have been
talking about it.
Okay.
You're not getting it?
No,
You're not getting it?
But
Adam is a father figure these niggas never had. Their energy always changed when Adam started going Calvin Candy on them. Check your messages. I want
you to get that, motherfucker. I would never do it on the strength of you.
And I appreciate that.
Like on some real shit.
Fucking talking about it.
I mean, but what I would like.
We're live right now, so I can't just edit this out.
Listen,
which is great. But I don't want you to talk about this building as if it's somewhere where that kind of thing happens.
Okay, and I hear you, but what I need you to understand,
nigga, take all the bass out of his voice. Nigga took all the bass out of his voice. Brandon, your ass retarded. I just seen that message. That nigga took all.
I am somebody, bro.
I get it.
And
that's cool.
When motherfuckers continue, right? In your building.
Okay.
This is everybody should acknowledge, hey, bro, this is my building. And by you doing that, it could potentially lead to something.
Okay, but it won't because of our mutual respect.
No, that's a fact. And thank God that people do call me because it be shit going on I don't even hear. I don't be watching the live like that. You get what I'm saying? People hear shit and I'm like, bro, leave that shit alone. That's just podding.
Look how Adam's looking at her. That's right, you hoe ass nigga. Look, hold on. I'm about to play it with no sound. That's right, you hoe ass nigga. Sit there and explain yourself. I'm Daddy22. Look at this hoe ass nigga WACK explaining himself. Just talking. I'm looking at him with absolute disgust. You know what? That nigga Adam looking like, I'm wondering what Linda doing tonight. But you know what? It don't matter what Linda doing tonight because right now I'm checking this hoe.
All respect to Bill.
I don't let them sit here and say stuff about you without having some sort of foundation to it, you know?
Let me do a quick voiceover. Y'all. At WACK, shut up. You a hoe. Stop talking to me. Lower your voice when you talking to me, stupid ass little nigga. I'll put you off my show, little boy. Stupid. Shake your head like a hoe. You better. I know you're going to stop talking to me crazy because you's a hoe. Look at me looking at this little bitty hoe. Stupid little boy. Look at him. Explain yourself. Man, man, you know what, Mikey? Cut the camera off. Let him stall him out. I know that if WACK don't stop talking to me crazy, I'm going to slap this nigga across his bald ass motherfucking head. That's what I know. All right, I'm done.
We should all respect the Bill.
I don't let them sit here and say stuff about you without having some sort of foundation to it, you know? If Spoety wants to say WACK is gay.
Hey, Mike, go get that.
He's going to be interrogated about what his evidence is, and then I'm going to make fun of him if he doesn't have evidence, which is what has happened multiple times. Anyway,
Mike Turner hands clipped, my nigga.
Anyway,
hold on, bro. Let me call me an Uber. You're supposed to laugh.
I'm in my feels. My intention is.
All right, man. So we gonna struggle through this last bit of the Adam and WACK show because this nigga right here, boy, that's Master 22. That's Adam the P. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, y'all keep calling him Adam 16. I think that 16 stand for P, the way he be checking these hoes. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Because all I see is Adam keeping his pimp hand strong. And these hoes staying in line. That's all I see.
To figure out a way where all these hosts can be comfortable, because it's been my goal for a long time.
See, he even said it. Where all these hoes can be comfortable. No, I'm just playing. He said hoes. He said hoes. He didn't say hoes, but it sounded like he said hoes, didn't he? He said hoes. He said hoes. You better go get in that water.
I'm in my feels. My intention is to figure out a way where all these hosts can be comfortable, because it's been my goal for a long time. And people have seen this with the Monday show. It's my goal to have multiple different streams on No Jumper on a weekly basis. I've been thinking about how we could do a Thursday show for quite some time now. I would like to make it happen. We're going to figure it out. I definitely don't think that J Hood, Munchie, and Spoety being on camera together is going to work in the long run. But
no, hey, look, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with that because it's going to look the way it looked. I'm just trying to figure out. I think you should put somebody else. I don't know who. I mean, shit. What about? I like the Veil dude.
Veil don't really talk that much. I'm gonna be real.
No. Oh, okay.
He just beats people up. No, I love Veil, and Veil is streaming and shit like that.
Why the fuck did he get up here if he don't talk that much? That don't even make sense.
Veil?
Yeah,
because he beat that dude up, and that was my boy from back in the day.
Also, he wasn't up here based upon his pod.
I've been friends with Veil since 2009.
Oh, okay.
So he's got a little bit of seniority.
Moose already doing too much.
What Moose do?
He got Monday. He got the news.
All right. Let's go into something else. I'm Adam and whacked out. 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 What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Stand up for your rights. Y'all seen How High? If you seen How High, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't see How High, I just yelled out for nothing. All right, let's get it.
Swear to God, we going up like gas prices on Big Team. Tap in on tap out.
Munchie, come on, man. You see what I'm saying? Munchie B's intro is the clip of him pulling out a gun on the internet. His intro. Munchie B's intro says gun clicks. His own intro is him pulling out a gun on a YouTube live on the internet. Yet we want to say ADAM22 is the reason why Munchie B got caught on camera with the gun. Okay. Am I an idiot? Am I dumb? Am I slow? Let's talk about that. Am I the dummy here? Am I the idiot here? Or do this nigga want to go to jail? Because he thinks this type of shit is cute. He thinks this type of shit is cool. Like, I hear everybody saying everything, but then I also see the nigga with the intro of himself, and it's a scene of him having a gun. I just, okay. But that's not what we're here to talk about. That's not what we're here to talk about. Stay on.
Going to be a part of No Jumper, but, you know, I guess people
you ain't missing nothing, I turn.
Skills is kind of like off a little bit or something, right? Now, me not being a part of No Jumper have nothing to do with J Hood at all. Nothing. Already said a video or two ago that during the podcast, I was sitting down between me and J Hood. It's a young gentleman named Veil. That's Adam's BMX buddy. That just recently went viral because he had some meta glasses on.
You was cheering him on for going viral. You was a Veil supporter. You was a Veil fan.
He whooped somebody out. Whooped him out. He pressed record on the meta glasses, whooped him out. Now, at this time, while I'm on a pod, this man then went from 12K to 90K followers on Instagram in a couple days. He's hella viral, right? So he's on there and he's telling this side of the story how it went, along with other topics that's going along, right? Now, he take it upon himself, whether it was his phone or meta glasses, I don't know, to point his phone at my pocket, recording something that resembles a firearm, and he point the camera back to himself.
Why even say what it resembles? You feel me? Like, why even say what it resembles? Niggas will always say, oh, I'm getting snitched on, I'm getting snitched on, I'm getting snitched on. Well, something that resembles a fire. Like, how dumb do y'all think that district attorneys and judges and like law enforcement are? Like, or how smart do y'all think? Like, who's dumb and who's smart here? Are y'all niggas that smart and law enforcement's that dumb? Or is law enforcement that dumb and y'all niggas is just that smart? I get what I said. But what is it? Because somebody got somebody fucked up here. And if you niggas think that law enforcement is just that dumb to where, well, I said allegedly, well, I said it resembles, well, I said like what's wrong with y'all? Like, let's be real about this. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Do you think that this holds up in court? You mean to tell me in a judge who's made a career, you can't even be a judge until you're like 40. That means that you've been in the law for like 20 years. You feel me? Like, and you niggas is like, oh, well, I said allegedly. And a district attorney is going to go for that? You niggas is wild. I'm checking.
Oh, how you feel me? Now, I went home. Poetic Federal had a video up. He calling me a buster, and I was quiet, and this and this and that. And that I ain't gonna do nothing but shoot somebody or something stupid, right? I'm like, why you keep talking about shooting somebody? Then the next day I woke up, I had people reaching out to me, sending me stuff with Vale's Instagram, and it's me on his story with something that resembles a firearm, and it was from 19 hours ago, and I was there in real time. Now, when I was there in real time, after the conversation with J Hood and Young and Hefe, somebody texted in, oh, the police in the parking lot. J Hood called his girl, like, hey, the police out there. She's like, yeah, they in the parking lot. Oh, and then, further investigation, Poetic Flacco looked at this man's story and called the police to no jumper. At that point, I'm like, I go to Burbank to go to work, not to go to court. And I'm cool off of it. Nothing to do with J Hood. Nothing.
But here's the thing, too. If that's what you're there for, why are you moving like you moving? Like, Munchie B's having a whole argument with somebody for putting a video of him, whatever he has on him, whatever. Who cares anymore? This is stupid. You're mad at J Hood for this. I'm sorry, not J Hood. You're mad at Vel for this. You so mad that you put the same video on your page. You so mad and talking about what Vel did to you, you put the video on your page. That's how mad you was about the video that you posted it. That's how mad you was. You so mad about being charged or having a firearm on you on camera on the internet that it's the part. Go ahead, take it to the back. Take it to the back trash can. You so mad about that it's in your intro. That is in your intro. Like, my bad, y'all. But I just don't think that you're taking it serious. Like, I just don't think that you're taking it serious. I don't see that this is something that you're taking in the most, respectable way. You feel me? I could be wrong. Chat, if I'm wrong, y'all let me know if I'm wrong. But I don't think that you're taking this as serious as you should be taking this, because this is incredible to me. This is absolutely incredible to me. And the fact that we're continuously having these conversations and continuously going over this, at this point, it's become on a weekly basis. It's become on a weekly basis, and you niggas just don't care. Folks think jails and vacation spots are going to kick it, for sure.
That would be my third time linking up with J Hood. The initial time, when me, him, and Adam, we potted, then the next day was a Tuesday show with the whole cast, and then this will be the third time. No, nothing. There's no kind of smoke in the air or weird. Nothing. It's good. We need to clear the air. Now, I was happy to wake up to, he did a 10-minute video talking about him and Spoety face. That's a whole another issue. Spoety Face can speak on it on himself, and J Hood can speak on it himself. But you know, in that in that segment, he let it be known it's Cap with this whole slap Munchie thing. You know what I mean? And all right, first video.
Honestly, I believe that J Hood and Braze did have a conversation about J Hood slapping Munchie B. Because if that's the case, it's mighty coincidental that the same episode that J Hood was supposed to slap you is the same episode where we get into it with Bill about showing what you are saying is, in your words, something that resembled a firearm. So I think that it's mighty coincidental that the same episode that you were supposed to get accosted is the same episode that is in question with you allegedly having a firearm, which would make sense for you to have, because as a blind person, if you thought that you were going to be accosted, it would make sense for you to have a weapon on you. So it's mighty funny that these same situations is happening the same day. You feel me? But whatever. I think J Hood was going, or at least I told Braze he was going to do it. Now, if he ever had the full intention to do it, is whatever. You feel me? But I believe that his intention was to do that.
Munchie B.
Or his intention with Braze, at least as far as their conversation was, he was going to do that. Whether he wanted to do it or not in real life is irrelevant. But I think that he was for sure talking to Braze about doing it.
That was all Cap, fool. Everything Braze said was Cap. I ain't even talked to Braze. I'm just letting you know. You know I fuck with you. What's understood don't gotta be explained. This is just something else that I want to bring up, right?
Hey, so look, my thing is this though. Now, he said on his initial interview with Adam, when it was just him, Adam, and his homie, he asked, what's the issue with you and Munchie? Like, I ain't no issue. He spoke on something he didn't know nothing about. I don't have no problem on him. Boom. I hollered at Adam a few times about sitting down with him or him being on the pod. The third time I agreed when I hollered at Adam, and then we hollered that Monday. That Monday, he apologized about the fictitious rumors he put out on me. He said he did it because I said he was a snitch, which I never said. My young homie said it. It was on my platform, though. So, hey, we could share the blame, me and Tony Munchie. But that's what he was mad about. He apologized for it. Okay. Then he further said, whatever you got going on with WACK, that's Damo business. He from Pyro, you a player. That's Damo business. I mean, and that's just how I took it. Now, when everything blows up on the Tuesday show, Spoety Face, J Hood, then later on that night with Young and Hefe and J Hood, and then the snitchation with Poetic Federal, I go home and find out the next morning, like, oh, I've been on somebody's story, and this dude that it was him that caught the Babylons, and they all in the parking lot walking by cars.
Now that's sick enough. Flacco crazy for that. But I'll say this. Who called Flacco and told him? Like, that's the part that we missing. Like, y'all, okay, Flacco weird, for sure. Flacco weird. He should have did that. But who called Flacco and told Flacco what car Munchie B was in? How would the police know, or the Babylons, how would they know where to look unless somebody pointed them in the right direction? Well, Flacco's in North Carolina and South Carolina going to raise up, take your shirt off, twist around your head, spinning like a helicopter wherever he's at. So who could have gave Flacco that information? Who could have gave Flacco that 1-2 step like Sierra? Who told Flacco what kind of car Munchie B was in? Who's helping Flacco set up Munchie B? So many questions.
I also hear that Baby Braze, right? He say, oh, it was a play. J Hood was supposed to slap Munchie, but he didn't follow through with it. Right? So I'm like, it's crazy. And then I'm getting texts from homies, they sending links, and I'm like, I don't click on nothing Baby Braze. But you know what's funny? I clicked on Hoodie Hood from 40s, and he basically just gave me a little synopsis of what
Shout out to my man Hoodie from the Hood. Hoodrick from the Hoodington.
what Baby Brazy was talking about, because I don't support him or click on him. So shout out Hoodie Hood. You know what I'm saying? So all right, throw the screenshot up. So when I heard what Hoodie Hood had to say, I just text the group text like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing Baby Brazy did a video about what went on last night and what's supposed to happen. And I'm supposed to got slapped. Hey man, I hope that was the plan, because it would have went horribly wrong. I put the shrugging emojis because hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And all this can like, again, if you're starting off, this is what, again, and then you niggas would be like, oh, somebody snitched on Munchie. Somebody snitched on Munchie. Munchie be snitching on himself. Oh, I'm just saying it would have went horribly wrong. I ain't saying what would have happened, but I'm just saying it would have went horribly wrong. Like, bro, you can't do this. You can't do this and then expect it to hold up in court as you looking like an innocent person. You can't do this. You can't sit here and indirectly say, maybe not, I had a firearm on me, what resembled a firearm. Your words. You can't say, oh, well, nigga would have did, that's me. Shit. Yeah, all right, it would have went horribly wrong. You can't say that. And then be like, oh, somebody's telling on me. Like, come on, fool, you're telling on you. You're making bad decisions. You're talking too much. You're giving up your play. You're dropping too much on your own skits and your own hats. You don't have to say and do all this. Like, it just doesn't have to be vocalized. If that's the situation, that's the situation. If that's how you coming, that's how you coming. Bust your move. Nobody's saying you're wrong. Nobody's saying you're wrong, because one thing is for sure, this nigga's blind. So he should be able to defend and protect himself however he sees fit, and his life is ultimately in his hands. Nobody's mad at you for it. Why the fuck do we know about it? That's my question. Why do we know about it? Why are we so aware? Why are we able to put together this synopsis? Why? Oh, well, that's the police, blah, blah. You're doing their job for them. Anybody with a little bit of teeny weeny, shrivel, little short, don't want, common sense will be able to figure this all out. You feel me? They're doing all this talking. All this talking on themselves. And then we'll say somebody snitched on them, because people in the chat will get there and encourage them and say, no, it's okay because so-and-so snitched on you. You guys, you slow.
And Jay,
you niggas is turkey nuts. Straight up. You niggas is turkey nuts.
Like, nah, he just doing content. Then Adam said, hey, I thought y'all wasn't even talking. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? However, this is the first time he confirmed that that's content. And this video I played in the beginning, the second time, like, hey, and that's cap. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But, I don't know what's Baby Brazy's issue, bro. I mean, like Young N said.
It's crazy because niggas will start saying all this shit is, I got it, Ice Turner Hands, appreciate it. And niggas will start saying all this shit is somebody else snitching on them. And will swear to God, somebody snitching on them. Somebody and will swear, I'm just fucking with you, and will swear to God that somebody's snitching on them, and swear to God that somebody's talking bad about it. Nigga,
bro, you gonna send a crip to do bro, Denver Lane, bro, you got LA to Pasadena, you got somebody do that, you could, what? Come on, bro, stop playing with grown folks, bro. Stop playing with grown folks, bro. Like, I'm around Denver Lanes all the time. LA to the Dina, for sure. Why you gotta recruit a crip to do this, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe that's real. Like what you putting out there, you just angry from that cell, and you know what I'm saying. But whatever, whatever, DeAndre. But hey, bro, just kick back, DeAndre, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you ain't realize is you a nobody in real life though, bro. You got a jail reputation. That's it. That's it for squabbling. All you could do is squabble where you at. And from what I heard, you ain't got no stickings. You ain't nobody. You was in a
see what I mean? Like, nigga, you're free. You're free. You're free, you're free, you're free. Antagonizing someone in jail about not having those stickings as they do 200 years. As if to say, you want to be right where he's at to be able to show him how it's done. Like, I hear everybody who gets back and forth with baby braids. I hear you. I hear you. That's in jail doing 200 years. Should you not want to go in jail and do 200 years with him to show him the way that he should do his 200 years? Hear what I said. What do you have to say by way of argument or by way of detriment to a man who's doing 200 years? Should you not want to go into the jail system to show him how to do 200 years in a way that you deem effective and accessible to your way of life?
High desert.
Niggas buy a gang of studio equipment. On God, niggas buy a gang of studio equipment, a gang of studio time, pay for a gang of editing, pay for a gang of Dread of Virgo scamming media marketing just to go tell on yourself. Niggas spend the most money to go on a podcast and tell on themselves.
The Hoovers attack you. You went to that prison with the bisexual dude.
I want to see Munchie B do better, bro. That's probably where my frustration comes to him at. I actually want to see Munchie B do well. I actually want to see him excel. I mean, you're a blind blood. Nigga, that is a great marketing set. That's a great marketing point. You are a blind blood who was blinded through your blooding. That is an amazing marketing story. Marketing, advertising, promotional dollars should be through the roof for Munchie B. Through the absolute roof. He should be one of the biggest things on the internet. You are a blind blood. And you actually a blood. And you actually respected by your homies and loved by your homies. And you're blind as a result of your game banging. But nope. We got you arguing with Baby Braze over absolutely nothing. That's incredible.
Like GB, because he's a butt. I didn't call him bisexual. He's just a buster and wrote it up off a gang of yards. And then you got sent to where you at right now. I ain't gonna say what pin you in, right? But you damn near in Hoover heaven. You got an HK on your face that's fresh, bro. And you ain't even responded, bro. They tried to kill you in High Desert, and you in the prison you in right now with 1 million Hoovers, and you ain't bust a move. Brazy work, bro. The way I feel is, because you didn't have that HK on your face before you came to prison. So you did years in the county jail before you caught your time. Was in boom, and you came to prison, you got an HK on your face. So in my mind, I'm thinking, if you got a fresh HK on your face, you trying to continue this shit, right? So you got this fresh HK on your face. These dudes attack you.
Like, even with Munchie B doing this type of content, there's still so much room for him to grow. There's still so much room for this type of content to take. I'm not even mad at him for doing this type of content. I'm mad at Munchie B because he does things like go up to no jumper with situations upon him that can take him away from these types of contents. That's where my frustration for Munchie B comes in. If you want to argue with Baby Braves because y'all bloods and you put it on for the B team, your business. Who gives a damn? Your business. But at least be on the streets to do it. This is how you want to do your content? Fine, whatever. There's a niche for that, and you can become a multimillionaire in your sector doing this because, again, it doesn't change the fact that this nigga is a blind blood. It doesn't take away from the marketability. It doesn't take away from the advertising promotion and the marketing dollars behind the situation. It takes away nothing. Nothing at all. But if you over here arguing with this nigga and you putting yourself in situations where now you feel like you got to protect yourself, and because of things you said online, and now you got to carry certain woo-wops 1-2 steps like Sierra, well, then that's a hazard to the brand. That's a hazard to the chili. You fucking the bag up, my boy. You fucking the bag up. That's not what we're here for. That's not what we want you here for, Munchie B. We want you here so you could be the face of the B team, and we can market, advertise, and promote you, and you can take your life to a whole nother level. Can't do it from a jail cell because you won't stop going to no jumper with firearms. Not gonna happen.
And 2 prisons later, you ain't responded yet. You ain't did nothing. Nothing. Bro, if you got that on your face, it's forever. And you got it at a time where you still into, bro, you in a place where it's too black, too strong, and you got HK and you not even following up. That's crazy. 92nd Street. Brazy, right? Now, let me see where shall I go from here. Let me see, because this dude right here. All right. It was all the play. J Hood was supposed to slap him, right? All right. I was supposed to get slapped. All right. Scratch the plays. What about the fades, right? Because you the who's. When it go down, you supposed to report it, right? Okay. All right. Look. Who's. Shout out Tiny Nut. Family Gang, right? KS was in the jungles popping hot popcorn about the IFs. Oh, but boom.
And now here we are, bringing in people who have nothing to do with the situation. But all right, let's see where this goes. We just went from filthy to messy, from messy to filthy.
Guess who appeared like the boogeyman? Tiny Nut. Tiny Nut popped up in the J's. Like, come on, bro, acting like that ain't his second home. He popped up at JG Park. What's up, Bletta? What? Sitting at a Park family. I need that. And whooped him out. Whooped KS out.
I don't even know what that has to do with this story. I'm not sure who this person is. But what does that have to do with? And I'm not sure what this has to do with anything. Like this, I thought we were talking about Braids and Munchie. I'm not sure how this has to do anything.
Got the belt on him. Belt to ass, right? Okay.
He ain't my mayor. I didn't vote for him.
You ain't reported nothing about that though. This is recent.
Sheesh.
Hey, what KS do? He blamed it on Ramadan. He said he hadn't ate or some bullshit. Man, fuck about here, nigga. he hadn't ate. Well, whatever. All right, I hear you, nigga. What? Man, come on, bro. You haven't ate? That's what you going? That's what you going with? Minister KS? Fuck up out of here. Blood on Eaglewood. Nigga, blood. Hey, the who's better. Y'all better report the news, nigga, on Family Games. Okay. All right, let's keep it going. More recently than that. Nigga, we in B-Teamville. We in Inglewood, right? Okay. Lady KS. What in Inglewood? Nigga popping hot popcorn, popping shit, right? The homegirl Lady E-Mac was just tired of hearing it. Man, shut up, bitch. Poop, pop, poop, pop, poop, pop. Then her had it under the car. Just whooped her out. Nigga, just for recreation. Nigga, because that's what we do in Inglewood. But did we hear that on the who's? Hell no. We didn't hear that.
Whooping her out for recreation is crazy. A recreational whooping is sick. Sick. A whoop out just for recreation is absolutely sick.
Fuck no, we didn't hear that. Motherfuckers getting whooped out, nigga. Inglewood families pulling out belts left and right. Designer belts.
This is the nature of unaccountability, like a 3 or 4 blaming her oblivious square boyfriend for throwing her pH balance off. Gangland stupidity. Yeah, man, this is wild. 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 This nigga said, where you from, Rich? You're definitely from a troll page who's not from California, so just continue to listen before I end up banning you from my chat. Diabetic Steno. Oh, you don't like Steno. Okay, I got it. So you're definitely not from LA. Okay. Well, that's your business, but don't come over here bothering me because I irritate easily. So let's just watch the content and be cool and be G's about it. You feel me? But don't come in this furthermucker bothering me because I'll ban you permanently from my chat.
Nigga, leather belts, all.
Have respect. You can ask what you want to ask. You can do how you want to do, but don't come in this furthermucker trolling like we 12. We grown men. So let's act like it.
Shit, whooping shit, belt to ass. We won't hear none of that shit. None of it. None of it. Bro, stop playing, bro. Come on, bro. Stop playing. And then he all right, since he can't talk about the Hoovers, he try to add people to his little live or whatever he call it. He got the dude Tune 5, Bill 5, Tune 5 from UG, Bill 5 from UG, and Chubby Barbie from 9-0.
Shout out to Chucky Barbie.
So he want them to tell the stories about his ops, so he don't have to do it. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You can't find a Rolling 100 block, a Rolling 100 UG, or a Rolling 90 to say anything bad about Munchie, dummy. Stupid. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. And Tune 5, look, Look, and that's why Lomac from Raymond breathed on you like you on life. Hey, y'all niggas silly, bro. Stop playing with grown folks, bro. Oh, Eaglewood Felly, bro. And on blood, my G homie, bro. He know who he is. He asked me not to do this, but fuck it. Here we go, cause nigga, hey, bro, cause this about to be like my last go around with this, cause I know you gonna rebuttal, and after this, I'm switching to my content after this, bro, cause I ain't got time for peons, bro, for sure. 92nd Street, I don't. On Bloods, but niggas, I got shit. Twisted, bro. Twisted. Twisted. Like, come on, bro. When I was pulling up in the lanes, shirt off, all the bitches' faces over there, comfortable. It was cool. All right. When KS was in the hood at hood days, all cool and banging niggas lines and all that little shit, like, it was cool. Like, man, shut up, bro. Man, go with that shit, bro. Do your time, bro. The lanes is the homies. Stop trying to start shit. You're not gonna be able to do it. Knock it off, bro. Come on, do your time, nigga. On Inglewood, bro. But I think you trying to Munchie ain't nobody. Man. Hey, look, I ran across this. Somebody sent me the link to this Instagram. Shout out On Bunk LA, right? And they said who had a reputation before the internet, Munchie B or Braids or and then all right, go ahead.
Nigga, tell him where you from. West Side IFG. Nigga, tell him your name. Munchie B, 92nd Street. V&G is the hood that I clear. Zane 37 RFB is 6 deuce gang. Damn, never that. You better ask about me. Caught shots in the turf like a real YG. Big homies got a bracket, so we keep it alive. Now.
Something that you saw on Instagram is not what we're like. Who cares, bro? Nobody cares about an Instagram poll asking who's more turned up, you or Baby B Braids. Like, bro, nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that. That's not what I'm here at Trap News Network. That's not what I'm measuring your success on. you or Baby B Braids. I'm not measuring either one of you guys' success off who's the more turned up blood. Like, who cares, my nigga? Baby B Braids got 200 years. Munchie B, you just by the grace of God beat a gun case. Beat a gun case. If you were so eager and so turned up to be where Baby B Braids was, you would have just pled guilty to the gun case. You don't want to go to jail. I'm not saying you're wrong for that. You're completely 100% correct for that. But, nigga, you don't want to go to jail. So why are you continuously pairing yourself with a nigga in jail?
Hey, look. This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. I want you.
I think
this your homework.
I think Munchie B's better than this. And I think that he's lowering himself and he's not giving himself a fair chance to be great.
Post a fly picture of you on the streets. Not the one with the high socks and the little bullshit short. Post a fly, not a gangster picture, a fly picture of you on the streets. Or you in a flick with a fly bitch. Bro, please post it, bro. Because your admirations and goals is effed up. We know you can't get no conjugals. It's not gonna happen. That bitch you call a wife, you're never gonna fuck her. Ever. You better have did it when you was out. Because everybody in Pasadena doing it, so just knock it off. Just look. All right, look. Post a picture of you with a bad bitch or looking fly, some Dougie shit on.
And the fact that you are able to do that, and the fact that Munchie B is actually able to meet the request that he's asking Braids to meet, is more of a reason why I'm just kind of wondering why Munchie B's wasting his time with this.
Please, bro. Because Bloods, you getting on my nerves, DeAndre. I be trying to ignore you. I'm trying to ignore you, bro. He was talking about if anybody, man, bro. I love the lanes, bro. And the lane bitches be in the hood all the time in homies' faces. All day. They don't give a fuck about a who's. All they want to know is who in Inglewood. That's it. Period, nigga. Inglewood families, bro. Stop playing, dumbass nigga. Bloods like, nigga. Talking about you weirdo. Hey, bro, you be in that cell too stressed about me. I'll be at home relaxing. Chillaxing for sure. Baking back and being bold, nigga. Bloods, nigga, stop playing, nigga. Weirdo. Bloods, but however, and ask KS who was the aggressor. Tiny Munchie came in his cell like, nigga, I need that nigga. He said, we gonna be cool after we eat. And then Tiny Munchie like, nah, bitch, we ain't gonna be cool, nigga. You a bitch. Nigga on Bloods, nigga. That's what he told him. Come on, bro. Let's keep it real. Let this, I guess. Nigga, I took this the who's now, nigga on Bloods, nigga. I took it because nigga you use a motherfucking contradictory ass nigga, and you don't tell it real. Inglewood, nigga. Inglewood, nigga. You tell a story about going in that dude ass for his dope, but you was with the nigga N Bash and D-Dog from Hoover doing it. You put a robbery with a whole Hoover. You got up on that dude and took his dope with a whole Hoover, a reputable one. I hope
that's a Mickey, Icky, Vicky, tricky, sticky situation. You feel me? That right there put you in a cold. That put you in a cold little twist. I
got it on first. I'm tired of you, bro. DeAndre, bro, suck one, bro, on B team, bro, for real. Disrespectfully, suck one, bro. But look.
All right, so we're gonna get out of here on that note. I just want Munchie B to maybe, live up to the actual potential that he has, because Munchie B could be probably one of the greatest things to come onto the internet should he apply that level of dedication to it. With that all being said, man, y'all have a beautiful Sunday. I am